Midnight music. 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 Midnight music.
scared me to my core. Titanic.
Yes, of course.
Of course, Titanic got you to your core.
Eternal
I'm not
Sunshine.
I'm
My favorite
spotless
movie,
mind.
Ricky. Come on now.
What, Titanic?
Yeah, it's my favorite movie.
Yeah, fuck that movie.
Anytime I see anything Titanic related on TikTok, I send it to Will.
Hell yeah.
You watch it for your birthday every year, right?
Not every year, but that's probably something we're gonna start doing. Yeah, every year on my birthday, we're gonna watch it.
I fucking love Titanic too. Anyway, so I have been hyping up the end of this fucking movie. That it's one of the fucking saddest things I've ever seen in a movie in my life. I am not spoiling it for you two, because while this movie's almost 20 years old, you've never seen it, and I'm not ruining this moment for you.
It's okay.
So
I've never seen Goodfellas or The Godfather, so
I haven't either. Neither have I.
so
But I'm Italian, so it's a little more shameful for me.
it's very true.
Fair. We have a lot of shame
But-
as Italians.
Yeah, you do.
I have Italian shame and Irish guilt.
And Irish anger.
But
I have Polish poverty.
me too.
I'm just black, really.
Ricky, you're like, I don't really know what I am, to be honest.
Ricky, you won.
That was
I'm black in
that
America.
was a very eye-opening. That was a very eye-opening moment for me because we got a friend Austin. It's real Jared's friend, but also my friend, and like we were just all talking, and like I was like, yeah, I'm Italian, like I'm Polish, this, that, and the other. Jared's like, I'm French. I'm like, Austin, what are you? He's like, I don't know. We don't know. He's like, yeah, dude, we were slaves. I have no idea. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Hit me. That hit me really hard.
You come to grips with you're never gonna know your actual lineage ever. You just come to grips with
Yeah,
it.
so you know 23andMe? He's like, no point.
Yeah, there's no point.
What's the point? Something to connect to, something to connect to. Now I was just like, damn, that hurt me, and I'm white as fuck.
Yeah. At some point, you come to grips with like, I'll never know my actual history.
So Ricky, do you actually have no idea?
No clue.
Like what your family's background is, like what country? Nothing.
Nothing. I mean, you can go by last name, but the last name is clearly taken from probably a slave owner.
Yeah, last name is not your last name.
Yeah, exactly. It was like a taken name. There was a potential that my lineage, my mom did some digging years ago. There was a potential that my lineage dates back to the Portuguese slave trade, which is like the original slave trade.
Oh Jesus! Talk about OG.
Yeah, because apparently there's some Portuguese in my blood or some shit like that.
Okay.
Which made me have an existential crisis as a child. Like, oh my god, I'm actually white.
There's a little bit of white in me.
It all makes sense now.
Ricky, it makes you feel better. Technically, we're all African.
That does not make me feel better. It does not.
Hey, just think, dude. I'm probably more African than Elizabeth Warren is Native American.
Touche.
I have breaking news.
What?
My Animal Crossing island is a 5-star
I should
island.
meet you. Okay.
Dude, that takes so long. I'm so proud of you. Okay, it takes forever.
It took 2 months.
Wow.
I don't think I have five. I don't think I even have 5 stars yet. I haven't played that game since April, so I'm probably over flooded with weeds.
I went really hard. I worked really hard trying to get to a 3-star island,
Yeah.
and KK did his first concert on my birthday. So
Yeah, he gives a pretty good concert. Not gonna lie.
it's so Ricky,
Yeah.
you need to get Animal Crossing.
I'm sorry. That's never happening because there's a thing called the Championship Michael Jordan edition of NBA 2K that came out this weekend and was delivered. No, it came out last weekend. It was delivered to me on Thursday afternoon. And, well, I've been playing that for a really long time. Well, this is probably the best 2K game they've ever done.
Dude, I saw it came out. I thought about it, but I was like, I got the last 2 years for free.
Yeah.
On like Epic Games, and I think Epic Games again. So I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah.
I'll play it eventually.
Hello,
This might take
Kavita.
a year.
Listen, dude, you got to play with Jordan Challenge.
I know, dude. Like that's if I didn't get those last 2 games for free, I would have bought it
Fair,
for sure.
fair.
'Cause I buy NBA games in every few years because they are the best sports game, hands down, no question.
They just
I've been playing. I
love
put
their
over
fans.
150 hours in MLB The Show since April.
They I understand. Like once you start playing MLB The Show, you just get locked in for a long
You do.
time.
But here's the thing, dude. I stopped playing for like 2 weeks because I was too busy. I came back. I had changed my difficulty because I was doing dynamic. My hitting was like up towards all-star. I'm like, I can't hit fucking anything. My timing is awful. Can't do anything. So I had to bump it back down to like rookie.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, NBA 2, what they did, so they integrated your My Player story into the city. So like,
What do you mean?
so like, you know, the city is like your open world shit where you can do anything.
Yeah.
So the My Player story campaign thing is also integrated into the city. So you can do your My Player and do your career, or you can just fuck around and do shit in the city with your own player.
That's really cool.
And like team up with people. There's fucking different ass chords. There's a lot of side quests where they give you different shit. There's stores. I literally talked to Jake from State Farm the other day. Because he's in the fucking
that's amazing.
Like State Farm, like there's a bunch, like Jordan has its own shop. Like you can literally go to different malls or different shops in the malls and buy different shit. Like you can buy Jordan apparel.
You can use real money or in-game currency.
I heard
well, that's not true. You can use in-game currency, but you can buy real money to get. You can use real money to buy the fake
which
money.
I already did once. I was like, all right, I'll do this one time.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
I think I need a Jordan.
I have never used real money to buy video game money. I'm proud to say
you're a bold man, dude. You're a bold man.
I'm not falling for this. I know this shit works. There's people like Ricky out there who will do it.
Oh, do you want to know what I did for Animal Crossing? I have no shame. I spent $12 American on 24 million bells in 2020 for a Grand Island renovation, and I still have 10 million bells.
Oh my god.
And so when I blew up my original island,
yeah.
I literally brought all of my money and all that with me.
Oh,
like,
nice.
I stored
Roll over.
I would hope so.
No, well, you have to, if you are blowing up your island to start a new one and you want to keep your money and all your shit, you have to put it on someone else's island. So I had Dylan switch for like a month. And
that must have taken forever.
It took fucking forever. I had a lot of shit. I had a lot of money, a lot of things. So I had that switch for a month, bringing shit over. It took me 3 days just to bring everything to her island. And then it took days upon weeks to put it all back because I was trying to put it all back strategically.
Yeah.
Instead of just when you start your island, they start you in a little tent. You don't have fucking storage.
Oh my god, you legit start over.
Damn.
So, and you don't realize how much of a pain in the ass that is.
Oh, I do.
So you played the whole game, and you can't make roads and shit until your island is a 3-star island, and you need KK to come to your island before you're granted that permission.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
So I was struggling.
Mm-hmm.
So to the fact that I'm a 5-star island right now means I'm the creme de la creme of islands. I am pleased.
You're really good at Animal Crossing too.
I have a lot of wild ideas. Like I had an edible the other night, and I started making a Vans store.
I don't even know how you would do that, man.
So you know the sneakers that look like Vans?
Yeah.
You buy one of every color, and you get like tables or whatever, and you put them on the tables. And then if you look in the you know how you can do the custom designs. So apparently you can search whatever in the custom design app. You can search for whatever you want. So I typed in Vans, and they have a bunch of people who made Vans logos, Vans. So you download the code, and then you can get like a simple panel or like the wooden shop sign. You put that on there. You make a little Vans store outside.
Oh my god, that's one of the coolest things I've ever heard.
I have a little Vans store. I have the Mario warp pipes, and I've made a working subway system within my island.
That's so useful. I did have 2 of the pipes, and it's very, very useful.
I have a functioning subway system. I have an outdoor movie theater. I have a diner.
Christ, the island's not that big.
How do you get
like trees and stuff?
And I still have like mad trees. So
How is this possible?
Come to my island. But what So what I also did with this island, the challenge I'm doing is I'm not terraforming
Okay.
in terms of I am not adding or subtracting from the hills or the water.
Interesting.
All right.
So I obviously in the back of the island you kind of got like more hills and shit. So I'm building off that. So like right when you know how like when you get to the airport, get from the airport and then you like walk, and depending on what map you chose, your resident services is there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then obviously your island breaks off into other different parts that you have to connect with like bridges and shit. So I have all my houses in that first where resident services is. And then all of the other plots of like land and shit that are connected to my island, I have the shops and then other stuff. So I have a farmer's market, and then a hill, the hill above the farmer's market, I have the campsite and shit, and then I have above that like the farm, like they're like different zones and stuff.
That's got a random volcano in the top right corner of the map. My map. It's pretty cool. And it's a volleyball. There's a volleyball net next to it.
I have a volcano as well, but I have to find a new place for the volcano.
I did make a nice little cute park though. It's kind of like footballs and toys and some flowers there, but in a bench.
That's cute.
But yeah, I took like one of the elevated parts of the islands and just walled off the whole thing. That's made a giant park.
Nice.
That's really cool. I'm working on a theme park right now. That's my big project.
Mm.
But also, my island is not done. I'm forever not done with my island. I still have a lot of areas that are completely blank. But I'm very proud of it.
As you should. As you should be. But, well, you definitely have to do Jordan Challenge. Here's why. They switched out some of the Jordan challenges. So, like, the second one in is, like, you're playing as Michael Jordan on the 1984 Olympic team. This is, like, pre-Dream Team. So this is, like, Jordan. This is fresh out of college Jordan. So he's, like...
This is 78 overall Jordan.
But still, he's still jumping out the gym. Like, he's still the best player in the court. But, like, in the 84 Olympic team, for exhibitions, they did this tour of basketball games against, like, the best NBA players of the 80s. And so your goals are, like, each goal is like a star, so 3 stars to win. So it's like your goals are win the game. Jordan has to have 12 points, which are like, oh, fucking easy. And you're like, oh, yeah, you have to win by 15. Which you also think, if you're like a novice player, like, oh, that's easy. But you forget you're playing against the best players of like 84, and Larry Bird doesn't miss.
They're playing Isaiah Thomas and Larry Bird on the same team.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, see the guy at center? It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Good luck.
Skyhooks all day.
Yeah. The real Jordan challenge would be playing against Jordan.
In real life. Winner gets some...
No, I'm saying in the game. Like, guess what? The challenge is you're the Pistons. Go beat Jordan. Good luck. That's the real challenge.
Jordan should be the only player in the history of video games to get 100 overall.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah,
I think like the hardest part of that game is just like you're playing against the Lakers. Keep Charles Barkley or Magic Johnson under 18 points.
Like,
you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, right?
It's like, how about you go fuck yourself?
Oh my God, did you finish the Jordan doc or not?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. You got to the Rodman episode, right?
I did finish Jeter's though. I did watch the Rodman episode.
Oh my God, the Rodman episode's fucking amazing. Also, Carmen Electra at 50.
Yeah, dude, she still got it.
What a gem. Hello, everybody, which I think is just Kavita at this moment, unless Taquan will probably come on soon.
Hello, friends.
I miss top tier Taquan. Hope he's doing well.
I think he's doing well, unless he...
hope he's balls deep right now. And like
that's why he's
like mid-stroke.
And that's why he's late.
He's mid-stroke. He's like, "Hit on, babe. I gotta turn this on."
Wow, my fans.
We're watching it. I'm a part of the show.
I wonder if anyone has made our show a part of their experience.
I hope someone's getting topped my voice. I hope there's a dude out there. You can come now.
Fucking Don John over here. You ever see Don John?
Yeah, the movie's...
Oh my God, yeah, that movie's a train wreck.
The movie's oddly amazing.
My Dollar Tree sells Don John on DVD.
It's not that old to be sold on DVD. Is it that old to be sold on DVD?
2010. I was
Yeah.
living,
It's
I was
it's
I had
pretty
just moved
old.
in with I had just moved in with my ex-boyfriend when Don John came. I remember I made him watch it, and I was able to sell him because we both loved Joseph Gordon-Levitt at the time.
I do
Yeah.
too. I still love him.
And a still hot Scarlett Johansson, like a freshly hot Scarlett Johansson.
Smoke show.
Yeah.
She's always hot. She's
No, but she was like new to the scene, and you're like, who is this?
Yeah.
So my introduction to her was in this movie called Vicky Cristina Barcelona. I remember like my aunt took me to go see it. She needed someone to go with, and better than her 16-year-old niece. And I remember she had like I think she had a lesbian scene with like Penelope Cruz. I just remember being like,
time out. You said Scarlett Johansson, Penelope Cruz had a love scene in a movie, and I'm
I'm
unaware of this.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. No, they did. They fucked all right. They did in my movie.
I just remember being
Nice.
like, that movie. I was just like, because that was like one of the first times I ever saw like girls like making out in a movie, and I like just so
Nice.
openly like that, and I was very excited. It was very affirming. Very affirming.
My big Scarlett Johansson scene, I think when she shows up in, so geeky of me, she shows up in Iron Man 2, and like in like the last action scene, she changes in the car in the back seat when Happy's driving, and I'm like, oh my lord.
Hello.
God, how did Ryan Reynolds screw that up?
I don't know, but apparently Joseph Gordon-Levitt is the voice of Jiminy Cricket in the new Pinocchio on Disney Plus.
That's interesting.
Right?
That's really...
He's the kid from Angels in the Outfield.
That is wildly interesting. All right, we are 5 minutes. We're not really 5 minutes behind. We're not going to really talk about too much shit tonight. But let's get this party started, shall we? Do we have everything up, Will?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. And give me a countdown, sir.
I'll start rolling. I don't know if audition's fixed. I haven't reached out. I haven't had time to fucking reach out to audition.
Well, I'll be
but,
recording, or we'll just take
yeah,
it off
I
the
cleared
Switch.
the cache. I'll take it off the fucking switcher. One way or the other.
Yeah.
That just takes so fucking long. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Midnight music.
Coming up this week on Kings of the Rings podcast, it's time to say out with the new and in with the old as NXT looks to take things a little more black and gold after 1 year of 2.0. Plus, the PWI Top 500 Male Wrestlers just released, and you know they clearly got something wrong, or else we probably wouldn't be having a show tonight. So sit back, relax, and stop trying to figure out how many Usos are in that family because we lost count a very, very long time ago. It's episode 308 of the Kings of the Rings podcast. What's old is new exclusively on Wrestle Addict Radio, and it starts right now.
Night music.
Oh my god, the Yankees are finally waking up and getting their shit together. I'm so fucking happy.
Oh, dude, the Double-A Yankees beat up on the Rays 2 out of 3.
And the Sox. We fucked up the Sox last night, which is fucking great.
Oh, they almost blew it. They hatch. Yeah, the Yankees are finally remember how to play baseball, but I'm still not confident.
Yeah, I've got my concerns. Anywho, folks, welcome to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 308. What's old is new. I, of course, am your host, King Ricky Rose. The band is finally back together. Will is back from Nashville. We've got some interesting stuff to talk about tonight. NXT threw us a giant swerve on the 1 year anniversary of 2.0, and lo and behold, right before we started recording this episode live on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook on all of our pages, and on Wrestle Addict Radio's YouTube page as well, the PWI Top 500 released this afternoon. So we've got some shit to talk about. But before we get to all of that, Will Tereshock, how was Nashville?
It was great. Nashville was a phenomenal time. Food excellent. It's pure excellence, Ricky. You would love it there.
I heard
like
that
tenfold.
they the tourist scene in Nashville is nuts.
The tourist scene's pretty nuts. Broadway's pretty close to Bourbon Street. Not as crazy, but it's pretty close.
Yeah.
A lot of construction. A lot of things are being built down there. I was there 2 years ago, in August 2020. And in those 2 years since I've been back, it's way different. It's completely different. They added a Batman building.
What?
Yeah, like there's this a giant building, but like there's like tips like on the like bat ears.
Oh, okay. Okay. You
yeah.
gotta send me a picture.
I'll send you a picture.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird. But after that, dude, I went to Atlantic City. I was in Atlantic City last weekend. So I was back from Nashville last Thursday. Then Friday we drove out to Atlantic City. I didn't break even. I didn't lose money. I went right at even. So I went in with $200, ready to lose $200. First night, first half of the night I was up 100, then down 100.
Okay.
And then I left the night up 200.
Okay.
And then the next night we went back.
You
I
lost
lost
too.
Lost it all. So I left even.
Tisk.
But yeah, dude, roulette and blackjack. That's my shit, I guess.
Yeah, stick with blackjack, man. You gotta.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. So I had a great weekend. I'm sorry I missed last week because I got a lot of rants and rave about. But Kay Murphy, I might break your heart tonight again. I'm sorry. I think Kay. We lost Kay. Did we lose Kay?
Really?
I lost Kay.
Really?
Yep.
We fucking
Internet
lost Kay.
down. Eddie Casey's at it again.
God
Ricky.
damn it. We can't have nice things at all. We have lost Kay yet again. Although I like this version of Kay. They look really studious. Right? They're like they're trying to get info.
I love when we have KOTR boys night.
It's like every other week this at this point.
It's been a little too frequently recently, not gonna lie. Ever since Kay moved to Queens, it's just been nothing but trouble.
Yeah. Seriously. God, I mean, seriously, Kay, like just you guys need to pull in the extra money, cut those cords, and get the better internet service.
Dude, gig speed. I pay $70 for gig speed on Optimum, and
amazing.
Trust me, it's Optimum. I need it.
Yeah. Gig speed is amazing. So while Kay figures that out, I guess it's just us boys. So will you
CM Punk?
Wait
Punk.
for
Yeah,
it. So you've been gone. You were gone for like the Labor Day recap of shit. And what were you able to watch?
So I flew out on Sunday morning.
Okay.
So I did watch Clash of the Castle being at 1:00 in the afternoon was the best thing. I think Andrew Zarian's onto something. All wrestling pay-per-views should be Saturday afternoon at 1:00.
Huh.
It was the best. I just woke up, ordered a pizza. Did I order pizza? No, what did I order? Got Mexican. I got Hoboken burrito. It was delicious.
Wow.
And just watched Clash of the Castle. It was amazing. And then after that, I packed. And I packed, smoked some weed, watched some wrestling. Not watched some wrestling, played some video games, and then left here at like 9:00, went to Jazz's house. Clash of the Castle was incredible. It is
the from the crowd to the layout. I love how WWE makes their layouts are really simple, but it really has that really cool. It has a great effect on how it's shot.
Yeah. I like the walkway, and it's a little ramp. I believe there's a small ramp.
I think they created like a platform.
Platform that kind of steps down.
That kind of steps down, something like that. Yeah, I'm not exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
sure.
it was a fun show. You know, it felt like a Saudi show, but it mattered more in a weird way.
Because the fans are into it more.
Well, the Saudi fans are actually excellent. I'm a big fan of Saudi fans because they enjoy it.
Is Mix Murphy back?
Hi, here I am.
There they are. But I don't know what it was about the UK, but like the matches felt more important. Like, you know, we didn't have an Undertaker versus Rusev in a casket match for no reason.
Yeah.
So
I fucking love UK wrestling. So the fans were always great.
I thoroughly enjoyed the show. That main event, I didn't think for a second Drew was winning until he hit that last Claymore. I was like, fuck, he's going to actually win.
Yeah, I said, oh my God, he's going to do it in Cardiff. And then
like for someone who was 100% sure that Roman was going to walk out, the last second I was like, I think Drew's got this. And then Solo Uso came out and I broke my heart. I go,
son of a bitch, you did it again, Triple H.
Dude, that match was incredible. The fake out with
Austin Theory.
Karrion Kross first.
Karrion Kross fake out.
He was just there but didn't do anything. He was a red herring.
What a great way to get a paycheck, by the way.
Yeah, great red herring. And then Austin Theory's gimmick of just getting beaten up before he cashes in. He's gonna do it at WrestleMania. You know he's gonna do it at WrestleMania. That's his WrestleMania.
It could be his moment. Yeah.
I think honestly, dude, I think The Rock hits a rock bottom, and that's the spot.
Yeah. And then what is it? You had Charles Robinson getting knocked out, which I think I mentioned this to Kay last week, but you were talking to Charles, or I mentioned to Kay, or I probably said both. For some reason, whenever it's a Charles Robinson match, I never notice that it's Charles fucking Robinson.
Yes, it was
until Charles Robinson gets knocked out. Like I always forget he's the ref.
Yeah, it's a sign of a good ref.
Yeah. And when he gets knocked out, I go, son of a bitch, it's Charles Robinson. Some shit's about to go down.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a phenomenal referee.
he's literally the Dusty Finish ref for WWE.
Dude, I'm telling you, this 1 year, they just need a Hall of Fame class of just all the referees.
I wish Tim White would have gotten in before he passed away.
Yeah. He'll probably go in posthumously.
Posthumously, yeah. I believe that as well. Tim White, he literally gave his career to wrestling because his career ended at Hell in a Cell.
He was life to wrestling. He took care of Andre too.
Yeah. He was a Sandler.
Yeah.
He was a Sandler. Yeah. So no, it was that match. I don't like the main event of Clash was fantastic, and I didn't think, and I still don't know if it topped Gunther versus Sheamus.
Oh, it did.
Oh,
but
oh my God,
Gunther versus Sheamus was outstanding as well.
And I love that Triple H was like, you know what?
Majesty.
Imperium's back. Fuck what we were doing.
Yeah,
before.
that was.
Thank God.
He's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it. Bring the Italian back, or let's get someone else. It'll work.
Yeah, no, I'm so happy.
I thought Sheamus would win too. I thought Sheamus was actually going to win as well.
It was close. And like we've said it before, Sheamus is one of the most underrated superstars of his generation. And if you don't respect Sheamus after that match, you can probably go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no, Sheamus really is he's one of the most underrated superstars ever, for sure.
He's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Underappreciated too.
Yeah. He puts on solid matches with anybody. He works well. He's just really good. Just really good. What else? So you saw Clash. What else did you watch?
I managed to actually. Here's the thing. So I think it was Sunday night, because that was when All Out was. We were out, and then so we had this bar. Ricky, you'd love this bar. So it's bar. Okay. It's little hole in the wall.
Perfect.
Like a little dive bar. You don't there's no front door. Like they gotta let you in. They get on camera. They let you in.
Oh, okay, a little shady, but all right, continue.
In groups, like it's dark. There's like 7 or 8 tables. The gimmick is there's no menu. Every drink is $17. You just tell your bartender, I like this kind of vibe, this kind of feel, this kind of flavor, and the bartender just makes you a drink.
Oh, I love that.
Okay.
It was really cool. So I told someone like tropical with rum and pineapple.
Fruity, but okay, gotcha.
It was phenomenal. It was amazing. It was a great drink. Mm-hmm. And then like the next time, like Bad Bunny and like a lot of Spanish music was playing. Yeah. So I go, the vibe of the music, just swap tequila with rum. So anyway, like it was there where Jazz's friend Janie, who also lives down there, met up with us, and she was like, "Oh, my boyfriend Jesse's watching like wrestling tonight." Like, I was like, "Oh, is he?" I was like, "Guess." I was like, "Hey, Jazz, guess where we're going?" So we got dropped off there. Me and Jesse watched wrestling. I got in.
You got dropped off. They put you guys on a play date.
They didn't want to watch.
They put you on a play date.
Yeah, they went and did something else. So yeah, I got put on a play date. It was amazing. So they could have girl time. We could have man time. It was great. So I got in like the 3rd match. Okay. And each what happens, and then the show was fine. Like the wrestling was good. The Jungle Boy squash was ballsy as fuck.
Very.
But especially because apparently Christian's having surgery, so he's hurt.
And why squash him?
Why didn't you take the L? Yeah, why didn't you take the L? I don't know. But the main event was really good. I loved the finish. And then MJF came back. All right, cool. and then Punk had to fucking ruin all of it.
Yeah, hold on to that.
All of
Hold
it.
on to that thought. I know you want to start, but hold on to that thought. Hold on to that thought. So, were you able to see Worlds Collide at all, or any remnants of it?
No, I skipped all that.
You should watch Carmelo Hayes versus Ricochet. It is close. It's probably the third best match of that weekend. It is that good. You know how Carmelo Hayes is like trying to be like a pretend ball. He's pretty much trying to be like LeBron.
Yeah.
Okay, so his entrance was he used the digital screens around the NXT arena, and he hung jerseys of everybody he's beaten.
That's pretty awesome.
Before he came out.
That's pretty cool.
And then the end all, he survives Ricochet, and at the end he hangs Ricochet's jersey on one of the LED screens as he walks out.
And then he just lost.
Yeah, the Solo Sikoa. Listen, the bloodline's fucking powerful. I was waiting for Solo Sikoa to join, and when he showed up at class, I go, "You son of a bitch."
It's pretty great, dude. Honestly, I hope he stays on the main roster.
Well, he has double
duty.
I think it would be a great idea for him to do double duty. I mean, his two older brothers are the Usos.
Yeah, like what? He doesn't need to necessarily wrestle that much on SmackDown.
Show
but
up with the title. Show up with the title.
Show up with the title.
Be a heavy.
Interfere. Be a heel. Yeah.
And when push comes to shove, he'll be the one to kick Sami Zayn out.
Yeah, dude, he's there to carry the Usos' bags for a little bit, learn a thing or two. Like it's gonna be great for his career for him to do double duty for sure. Get a nice pay bump.
Yeah.
Get a hell of a match out of Sami Zayn.
Exactly.
Or vice versa. Sami Zayn would get a hell of a match out of him.
Yeah. What we didn't talk about, or what we should talk about, is also the thing that's dominating Raw as well for you, Will, since we're doing a quick recap, and we've all talked about this, Kay and I.
Evil emo Dom
turning, yeah.
Dude, I love the Dom turn. The Dom turn.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great turn. It was fun. Even though it was predictable as fuck, it was fun.
It was fun. Cause
you know what made it surprising? The fact that they won the match.
Yes.
That's what made it turn out.
Because usually a turn happens when they lose. But the fact that Dom wasn't in the match and he wanted to be in the match, and so he didn't get the glory of winning the match.
Yeah. The fact that they won the match thanks to Dom.
Yeah.
Made the turn that was like, oh, okay, you got me there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of emo Dom.
That was a hell of a lariat he gave his fucking father, too.
Yeah, that was good. He's been holding that back for a while.
Hold that back around. All right, so let's get into what got released earlier today. So earlier today, folks, the PWI Top 500, I guess male wrestlers came out.
Let's go. I love ripping this apart.
Came out this earlier today, so it's got some interesting stuff. So before we get into the top 10, we're only going to release the top 10 because I'm not going through all fucking 500.
Let's do top 25.
I only have the 10. I don't know about 25. I have 10. But if someone can find the 25, let me know.
I'll go.
But let's go into the criteria of this. So according to the criteria for the 2022 PWI 500 is this. The evaluation period and activity is from July 1st, 2021 through June 30th of 2022. The activity requirements were a minimum of 10 matches total or 6 matches in separate months. The ranking criteria was in-ring achievement, so win-loss records, championships, tournaments won. Influence, which means visibility and prestige within a promotion and or the industry. Technical ability, which means quality of moves, matches, and ring psychology. And the last criteria is competition, success against the most varied and highest quality opponents available. So that's their ranking criteria, which I never knew until like a couple of hours ago.
It seems more stringent than I thought it was.
I have problems with this list.
I
have problems with the top 10 already.
I haven't seen it. I know who number one is. I don't know anything else.
I got top 20 right here. Let's do top 20.
All right, so before
want me to run it down?
Not yet. I want you to hold on. I want you to hold on for that as I'm fucking up these cutscenes.
Velveteen Dreams number 19. Can you believe that?
Stop it.
Fuck up.
Stop it.
No, it's
Stop
actually,
it.
it's kind of
Stop
Kenny
it.
Omega.
So The PWI Top 500. Your number one man is someone who probably should have been number one for the last 3 fucking years. Roman Reigns, number one. Well,
Good.
yes, Roman Reigns is number one. What I have here, because I'll do 1 through 10. Well, you can do 11 through 20.
I'll do 20 to 11.
Yeah. So what we have here, number one, Roman Reigns. Number 2, Kazuchika Okada. And I don't know how, but okay, he's been doing well in New Japan.
New Japan, cool.
Yeah.
He's a mark for him. I get
Everybody loves Okada. Number 3, CM Punk. Number 4, Hangman.
What?
Yes. Number 4, Hangman Adam Page. Number 5, the almighty Bobby Lashley. Number 6, Cody freaking Rhodes. Number 7, Bryan Danielson. Number 8, El Hijo del Vikingo, which I actually don't know who that is. Surprise, surprise. Number 9, Big E. Number 10, Jonathan Gresham, which is a huge accomplishment for Jonathan Gresham. So that's a pretty actually big deal, especially since he left AEW and he's actually a free agent at the moment. But Will Tereshak, who do you have for 11 through 20?
All right, so 20 is Drew McIntyre, 19 is Kenny Omega, 18 is Adam Cole, 17 is Seth Rollins, 16 MJF, 15 Tanahashi, 14 Impact World Champion Josh Alexander, 13 Matt Cardona, number 12 John Moxley, number 11 Shingo Takagi. So first off,
Where do you want to start? Go ahead, Will.
MJF and Seth Rollins need to be in the top 10. I would probably put Seth Rollins in the top 5.
Who was number 2? I missed number 2.
Okada.
Okay. So
Like,
Roman, Okada, Punk were the top 3?
Yes, Roman, Okada, Punk.
No.
Obviously, Roman's number 1. Like, duh.
Yeah.
Obviously, no question about
Roman
it.
should have been number 1 last year, but they gave it to fucking Kenny.
Yeah, they gave it to Kenny. Okada, fine. You know, I don't know anything about New Japan, but I know I think he's won a G1 again for the 3rd time in a row or something like that.
I'll give it to fucking Okada, yeah.
So, like, I think he qualifies based on the criteria of the list.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no problem with that. CM Punk number 3.
No.
Wait, hold on. K Murphy. Did you just say CM Punk should not be number 3 on the PWI 500?
Correct.
Elaborate.
Why?
Yeah, elaborate for me.
Because I feel like while he's had a big impact, I feel like based on how much he's wrestled, I don't think he should be number 3.
Where would you put him?
I would put him in the top 10, but maybe it's somewhere between like 5 to 8, maybe.
Okay.
But like not 3. Like I think Moxley should be in the top 10.
I do as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I could
Punk
even argue Mox for number 3.
I could argue.
Honestly.
I would argue Mox, Seth, or MJF for number 3.
This is how you know I've grown as like a wrestling fan, as a wrestling podcast.
Okay, I'm so proud of you.
You're arguing against CM Punk.
And not only that, it's a very good argument. I was kind of okay with Punk at number 3, but Kay might have changed my mind.
I wouldn't have given as much of a shit if Ricky didn't read all that criteria off. Punk, love him. Mad at him right now, which we'll get to later. But like, I don't think he fulfills that criteria as well as like Moxley does, as Roman does, as Seth does, as MJF even. Yeah. MJF, I can argue the wrestling a little bit because he doesn't wrestle that much either. But MJF should be higher.
Yeah. For me,
hold on. I need to look at the list.
Yeah, go look at the list.
The Eddie is kicking in.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like I don't think Bobby Lashley should be number 5 either. Lashley's had a great year, but I'd probably put Lashley around number 8. Big E, Gresham, the Viking dude, and Bryan Danielson should not be in the top 10 at all.
Well, all right. So let's look at the Big E situation in and of itself. Gresham.
It's not his fault.
Gresham,
Big E, obviously.
I think what happens is look at Big E. Look, they said the criteria for that run for Big E was between July of 2021 to June 30th of 2022. So in that time, Big E cashed in Money in the Bank. He became a world champion. He faced Roman Reigns at Survivor Series. I forgot who he dropped. forgot who he dropped to. I forgot who he dropped the title to. Well, it was in a multi-man match, wasn't it?
Who did he drop the title to? Oh, Brock. No. What?
I
believe it was
pronounce
Brock,
something
but I don't
wild?
remember how he dropped. I think it was a multi-man match where he did not get pinned.
Yeah.
I want to say it was like the elimination.
It was
chamber.
New Year's. No, it was New Year's. New Year's Evil, whatever it was. The first. Day one.
Day one. No, because Brock wasn't. No, Roman couldn't show. Because Roman got COVID. Remember, they did a switch at the last minute.
And then Brock, and they put Brock in the triple. They put Brock in the title match.
Brock
instead.
in the title match, and Brock won it. Correct.
Brock won.
And Big E was still around the mid-major scene until they.
And he went back with Kofi in a New Day.
And they were still around the scene event. He screwed up his neck. So there is an argument. There's an argument there for him to be in the top 10 based on, again, the championships he's won and the quality of his opponents. Like facing Roman and Brock within that same time frame is a big thing for him.
I know. I don't think he had a good title run at all.
It's not the fact that he had a title run, but it's quality of opponent.
Yeah, it's also a quality of title run.
I think I don't know how everything's weighted, but I would weight quality of opponent to like he faced Roman in a non-title match at Survivor Series.
I mean, yeah.
So that
sure, yeah, he had good opponents,
Yeah.
but like major. So I would put quality of title run. I would put under major feuds because that's just like where you're positioned on the card.
sure.
So he was still kind of an upper mid card champion.
Well, because Roman's so dominant. I think when your number one's that strong,
Roman was wrestling every day. Yeah.
What-
No, like, yeah, he was a strong number 2. Sure.
yeah.
I don't know. His title run was very meh to me. His character was just the exact same.
I think his character was a little bit more serious, but like again, it's one of those things like we won't know how much his character could have evolved because he got fucking injured. You know what I mean? And like also, like, what is it? A lot of first runs as champion aren't good. Like Jericho's first run as champion was shit. Drew's first run as champion was just poor circumstance.
Yeah, COVID. It's a great run. It was just during COVID.
Yeah, just poor circumstance. So like I think there's hope for Big E to get that title shot again. I mean, first and foremost, I want him to be healthy enough to wrestle and not hurt himself. Like first and foremost. But I still think there's a debatable argument there for him to be in the top 10, if not the top 15. I think I would say top 15. Sure. I think he missed too much time for top 10. No, he got injured right before Mania. Mania was right in April. So he missed a month of that
He missed a
criteria.
month then. All right, so you make a better case then. You do make a good argument.
Yeah, it's that length of time is really crucial. It's a funky amount of time, but that length of time is really crucial to where you place people. You know, in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, because it's not now to now. It's certain criteria.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. Biggie did have a good run. He just won the title a year ago, like this week.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, on Tuesday, I think.
Yeah. What is an atrocity to me is how in the hell is Seth Rollins not in your top 5?
Yeah, I would probably put Seth Rollins 3 or 5. I think Adam Page is a good number 4.
I'm like going through the full list right now.
Yeah.
And some of the shit I'm seeing is insane. AJ Styles is 74.
What did he do? What did he do?
He didn't do much. Yeah.
I know that he hasn't done a whole lot, but it's just wild to me that like AJ Styles is like.
Oh, he's not a 74 like wrestler in the world. He didn't do much during that time frame. He's chilling.
Yeah.
Get a paycheck.
Exactly.
Hook is 124.
No, stop it. Hook needs to go to like 499. Hook hasn't done shit. Come on, stop.
Oh, stop. Hook's over.
Fuck Hook.
Hook is so over.
Hook's over, dude.
Jeffrey is 160.
Who?
Jeff Hardy.
All right. I mean, I don't know what the fuck you want me to say. All right.
Apparently, Sting's not even on the list.
For the amount of things that Sting has jumped off of in the past year, Sting's not
dude,
even on the list.
How is Sting like not number 200?
just on attempts of trying to harm his own body.
Oh, dude, I'll put Sting in the top 50. Dude, I probably couldn't name 50 wrestlers.
Dolph Ziggler's 285.
That's way too low.
Yeah, that's way. He needs to be higher. Listen.
Yeah, Moxley's too low. MJF, Seth Rollins is too low. I think Drew's fine at 20.
Yeah,
I think
Drew's going to have a better year this year than he did in that last criteria year.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts on it. So this is the original PWI list, and this is obviously focusing more on male wrestlers. However, there are two more lists that do come out. So I think PWI 500 deals with heavyweight title contenders, junior heavyweights, and open division contenders as well. The women's PWI 150. The women's PWI from 50, which is a newer one, is going to be coming out at the end of October. That deals with women's title contenders, women's division talent, and women's promotions talent. And then also the latest of their PWI list, the Tag Team 100, the 100 best tag teams in wrestling, will be going out digitally at the beginning of December. So the PWI 500, obviously the biggest one we're talking about right now. A month from now, we'll be talking about the women's 150, which should be a wildly interesting conversation piece.
Dude, Moose is 21.
That's also wildly interesting as well.
Let's get ready to bop some heads.
Moose. And then the Tag Team 100s will also be an interesting thing as well. Moose has been doing well. Moose just fucked up his time. Moose should have been WWE a couple years ago. He just fucked it up. I forgot how, but he fucked it up.
Eddie Kingston, number 40. That's good. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Darby Allin, 45. Okay. How do you have Randy Orton below Shinsuke Nakamura?
Injury.
Yeah, but when did he get injured? Right after WrestleMania.
Oh, that's right. Randy. Where's Riddle on this then?
Yeah, how is Randy Orton 47 and Shinsuke Nakamura 46?
Ooh.
You're saying Ricochet is lower than Riddle? Actually, Ricochet is higher than Riddle.
Where's Ricochet at?
Ricochet is like 50.
And Riddle's where?
Ricochet is 54. Where is Matt Riddle?
Because that's interesting, because Riddle's been on a great run.
Keith Lee's number 80. Theory's 96. Homicide, number 105. Where the fuck is Matt Riddle?
Is he in the
Matt Riddle
hundreds?
was 180.
He's
Matt Riddle's
180.
Yeah, 20 below Jeff.
I'm a little shocked that Matt Riddle...
Sting is 173.
So you're telling me Sting had a better year than Matt Riddle?
Sting is 173. Let's go.
Sting, oh my God, Sting is in between W. Morrissey at 172 and Rey Mysterio at 174.
Do you tell me Noam Dar than Matt Riddle?
That's...
No, 180 is Matt Hardy.
183 is Nick Jackson. 184 is Matt Jackson.
Okay, Riddle's 89.
Mm.
Okay, Riddle's 89.
Okay.
And Randy Orton's 47.
Gotcha. All right, so let's pivot here. So, because I know Will wants to go on a bit of a rant real quick, and I know you don't think CM Punk, and I agree with you, CM Punk should not be in the top 5. But you also had some other things to say about Punk that you didn't get to air because you were not on the show last week. And I'm going to give you that time to air some of your grievance with Punk and the Media Scrum from Hell, which will be a great Dark Side of the Ring 3 years from now.
Dude, make it tomorrow, all right? You already got the footage. I want to see that fight footage. I know it's out there. 12 people think it's the world.
Oh,
okay,
no,
where's
it's
the footage
not.
Then? It's definitely not. Yeah, dude, CM Punk is the modern day Bret Hart. That's just a fact. That is just a goddamn fact. And what I mean by that is someone's got to sit him down and go, pal, it's not real. It's not real. It's not real. Wrestling, man, wrestling's fake. And you're not a world champion. Like it's too real, man. And CM Punk is the guy who made a career of burying his own grave. Why didn't CM Punk make it to the tippy top? He got in his own way.
Literally.
Like, this is just the story of CM Punk, and it really is sad because the guy does have such a connection with the audience. It's just like, dude, I get you're upset about Colt Cabana. You're really annoyed about Colt Cabana. But, bro, no one fucking asked you about Colt fucking Cabana. You just saw his friend and went fucking off. What? Again, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Why? Why did you do it, Phil? Why did you do it? Why? What is the point?
Did you? So apparently they're saying that CM Punk said about 2 weeks before All Out or whatever that the press conference is going to be interesting. So apparently this is all premeditated.
Even dumber.
Scripted. Yeah, like Punk.
Well, you apparently didn't tell someone then. Apparently you didn't tell the Young Bucks. Maybe that wasn't part of your plan.
I think Tony might have kind of known that he was going to say something. I don't claim to know for sure. I've heard that Tony like kind of knew, but not really. Like Punk, I guess, indicated that he was going to say something about whatever.
This is also my other thing. Why are you having a media scrum? Why? TK, why have you a media scrum? Dave Meltzer is not part of the media. Why is that? And I've been going back and forth with this in my mind too. Like, should wrestling journalists should they be considered media? Like, do they think they're ESPN and CBS Sports? Because they're not. They're not.
My number one goal was to get into an AEW scrum and interview Punk, because I could trick someone enough into believe that I could be considered wrestling media.
Why are marks asking wrestlers questions and posing as the media? Like this would you know why this would never happen in WWE? Because Fox Sports and ESPN are actually talking to them. It's like the actual media who actually matters is having an actual media scrum.
You know what's crazy about this whole thing is that WWE at Clash had a media scrum as well.
Yeah, they did.
It was good.
You know who was there? Sky Sports.
Ariel Hawani was there.
Yeah, dude. Like Dana White was probably there too, saying, "Yeah, what's up, Tyson?" like actual media people were there. Like,
yeah.
And the greatest.
You think Dave Meltzer would ever be in an NBA scrum?
Here's the craziest part about it was like Roman Reigns was in character in the media scrum and walked out because the media wouldn't acknowledge him.
Yeah, dude, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. He's not burying anybody. He's just being cool. Okay, so first off, that's problem number one. CM Punk don't respect the media because I don't either, because they're not media. Like if you listen to Dave Meltzer's a decent writer who's been around forever and is a legend in the business. I don't want to take credit away from Dave Meltzer.
I'll give him that.
But bro,
like Dave Meltzer,
you are a pseudo journalist. You are a working journalist. Like you are a made up journalist who covers made up things.
Dave Meltzer
That's why it's okay for you to be wrong all the time. It's not real news.
Like Dave Meltzer is a working journalist. He's a journalist that gets work. That's what Dave Meltzer is.
Yeah, he's a journalist that gets work. So that's a big problem. Then back to CM Punk. You don't just bury your EVPs. You don't just bury the business owner's partners when you're sitting right fucking next to them. Like, and then you say, "Come find me," and then you're shocked when they do indeed come and find you.
Not only did they find him, they kicked, in total Young Buck fashion, they kicked the door down.
I don't believe that's true.
I want to, because I want to see them.
I do as well. I want them to go I want to go BTE Trigger. Like, I really hope it didn't Kenny through the knee. I hope they said the move like it was Naruto. Then CM Punk's like, like, straight anime.
Someone online needs to redo this fight scene.
Dude, someone get the Polytunes. He does the Joe Rogan tunes. So he's the best. He's the best. But yeah, so first you went rogue. This is the second time you're doing this.
All over muffins, by the way. All over muffins.
Second time you're doing this. All over nothing. And like, yeah, you got an ego. That's a problem, right? You're a piece of shit. You took matters into your own hands. I'm not excusing the Young Bucks and Kenny and to whatever the other guy's name was and Christopher Daniels.
Oh,
they
Ace Steel, I think.
Ace Steel through the chair. Like, you don't just react with violence. Like, you're not right either. Because I know I'm shitting a lot on Punk, but Kenny, Bucks, like, you're also a piece of shit. You are also an asshole. You also should not just go to violence because your feelings got hurt with words.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a fucking snowflake too.
Mm-hmm.
And your egos are out of control as well.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I would have done the exact same thing. And I would also be wrong. That's just me being honest, man. That's just human nature.
Yeah.
Like they don't get a pass, but they get it. I get it.
Apparently, Kenny is the one that got Punk's dog out of the fight because the dog was there.
Yeah, I got the dog out of the fight. Like, one of the Young Bucks tried to get one of the wives out of the room. Ace Steel bit Kenny Omega, and I think is really funny.
Yeah, I think that's hysterical too.
That's like wild to me that Ace Steel wasn't fired.
So it's
Also, as Booker T said on his own podcast, who the fuck is Ace Steel?
Yeah, who the fuck is Ace Steel?
It's like, who is Ace Steel? Like, is this man's 15 minutes of fame? Like, who is Ace Steel? Why should I care?
He like trained Punk, but I don't.
Up.
We lose.
Okay.
All right, put that camera on me, Ricky. Put that camera.
Camera's back on you. You got it.
The biggest problem. Well, one of the biggest problems in all this is you completely inadvertently buried MJF as well. MJF is back after a great angle, which was an actual work that Mickey, you and I got fooled on. So touche to AEW. You buried that. No one gives a fuck about MJF right now.
Yeah,
you ruined the program. You ruined his push. You ruined his return. You ruined all of your on-screen programming. Because I know there's no such thing as bad PR. This is the closest as you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Because people are talking about your product. They're gonna watch your product. But as soon as all that backstage drama is taken care of on TV, first and foremost, because you have to, they turn off the TV. They go watch something else.
Yeah.
Because your on-screen product cannot be successful if the only thing people care about is your backstage schoolyard bullshit drama.
Yeah.
Just can't. It just can't. And I do feel bad for TK. I love calling him TK, Tony Khan. But bro, you gotta get the bull by the horns and start fucking firing some people.
Yeah, that's what I think of TK. Like I mentioned this last week. I said what I like about Tony Khan, when there is a AEW controversy that kind of gets out of hand, he is the first person to respond swiftly. However, it shouldn't always get to that point where he has to do some sort of PR move to save face. Like, I mentioned the example, like, for instance, when the Sammy Guevara shit came out, and it looked really bad. Tony Khan was like, listen, we understand, he's suspended, we're going to get him training, he can't come back until we're satisfied with him. Which is great, perfect move. You know, he did the same thing, he's done the same thing with the Hardys. You know, he's done it with, I was going to say DNA. Moxley as well.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But when there is something that is blatantly fucking up like, you are right next to the guy who is fucking up your product in your face. Yeah. Cut his mic off. Pull him to the side. Do something. Don't just... You
gotta do something.
Don't just sit there.
Don't just take it. Don't just take it. Like, TK, it's not your fault, but god damn it, it's your responsibility.
Yeah.
So the question is, what do you do? What do you do if you're Tony Khan? And this is what I think I would do.
Mm-hmm.
I would fire anyone who isn't Kenny, the Bucks, and maybe Punk. Everyone else involved, you're fired. You're gone. You can't do that. You gotta send a message to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you keep the Bucks and Kenny because it's their company too. Right, you give them a big suspension, you scold them heavily, but I don't think you fire them. I don't think you can do that.
I don't know. That with EVPs, I don't know if you can do that.
You also probably can't do that because they have stake in the company, right? Like, that's a big legal issue.
Yeah.
With Punk, I say maybe because
demoted.
Maybe
it could
maybe they be demoted, or you know what? They can't be on-screen characters anymore. Something.
Yeah.
Something. I think that can be worked out between the three of them.
Mm-hmm.
But with Punk, I say maybe. because I don't think the decision should be up to TK. I think, listen, the locker room apparently allegedly has a lot of heat on Punk, and you have no respect amongst the boys right now. So what I would do is I would go to the boys. I would get a group of the seniors. I would get some like Jericho, Moxley, people who are veterans of the industry, Christian, JR, the people you hired, Big Show, Mark Henry in the back.
Are you instituting Wrestlers Court again?
Absolutely. I would go, guys, this is an issue with this is a locker room issue above all. The locker room decides, does Punk come back?
I don't think in the history of the original Wrestlers Court did they ever have the livelihood of someone's career on the line. However, I'd be like, do you want him back in your locker room? Can you do business with him? Like, for a business perspective, I think it makes a lot of sense to make amends because Punk still has money to his name. He does make the dollars and the cents. He's not wrong. But amends need to be made, and you as the head of the company need to make a statement and make amends with your locker room as well. Yeah.
You got to send a message, and you got to make amends to your boys, making sure everything's all right. Because morale in that locker room, I'd imagine, is fucking piss poor. If I'm Hangman Adam Page, I'm asking for my release today.
I'm on the phone with Trish, be like, what the fuck can you do for me?
Yeah. Malachi Black was also released, by the way.
I think that was for his...
It's conditional, I believe.
Yeah. There's other things going on there, but... Like, dude, people are going to start asking for their releases because Keith Lee and Swerve also got into a little spat to scrum as well.
Yeah, that was also a weird thing where
Wait, what happened with them?
Well,
I only saw Punk
with them, it was like during their match, which was a fantastic match against the Acclaimed. It was one of the best matches on the AEW card, which was drawn out in and of itself. A media person or whatever asked them about the possibility of like a rematch. And Tony Khan was kind of all for a rematch, and Swerve was in a mood. Like I don't know how to explain it, but Swerve was in just
I don't know what the fuck up was up, and Keith Lee too.
Keith Lee was kind of a little bit more passive about it.
Dude, it kind of feels like him and Swerve don't like each other.
That also could be in it. I never thought of it that way, but that also could be a thing as well.
I wondered that too, if they didn't like each other.
But like Swerve was kind of all about like why didn't I think somebody asked the question, how come they didn't do like a switch in the middle because the Acclaim was so fucking over in Chicago.
Yeah, to which I say, what a dumb fucking question. Satin, what do you got?
Exactly. And Tony Khan kind of like hyped the fact that it was a rematch, blah, 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 and Swerve was really about it. And then Tony Khan tried to, I guess, kind of talk to Swerve and say, like, yo, this is just a suggestion, blah, blah, blah. And you hear Swerve audibly say on the mic, okay, you do what you want, you're the head of a company, but don't get mad if someone gets hurt. And he goes, are we done here? And they fucking walk off, and I go, oh, that didn't go as planned.
No, that was bad.
Yeah.
That was bad. Also, to the audible, if I'm in the ring and someone calls an audible, I'm gonna be like, no, this is what we agreed on before the match. Fuck you and your audible.
The only time an audible is acceptable is if someone's hurt. And someone's hurt and there's a title on the line and that title cannot go vacated. Like you have to do something.
I don't know if that's a question that's ever been asked to Bischoff, JR, Bruce Pritchard, anyone who's in a booking position. Have you ever called an audible and changed a finish mid-match?
It's happened.
Like other than an injury.
Yeah, other than an injury, no.
Other than like has a situation like people propose for the Acclaimed ever actually happened?
Yeah, no, I couldn't say.
I can't think of one.
Yeah.
I've never heard someone speak on one. If I would talk to Pritchard or Conrad or whoever, I'm going to ask that question.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
It is. It's a fucking phenomenal question. But TK needs to get a hold of that locker room. TK needs executives that aren't wrestling marks.
Or, dude, if you're going to be one of the boys, fucking be one of the boys.
And have someone else run the company.
Yeah,
or take his ass to Wrestlers Court, yeah. Like it's getting bad, and I said it just like as much as I like kind of have my issues with AEW and I've had them for a while, like you still don't want to see a company that has been so as quickly successful as them from a popularity standpoint to just go belly up and sink.
They're not gonna go. They're not gonna go belly.
Absolutely not. I'm saying, but you don't want to. But like but the seeds are there for like this can crash if you don't start turning the ship. You could hit this iceberg and start sinking if you don't do anything about it. right now, and it would be
Well,
it'd be a shame.
And that's
this
like frustrating because all of this was fucking avoidable. Like,
well,
none of this
here's
shit needed to happen. But Punk decided I can be unhinged because I'm cocky and because I'm AEW's #1 draw. I can say whatever the fuck I want without repercussion.
And that's when Tony should have stepped in his ass and said, you know what, Punk, you're not fit to do this media scrum right now, or something like that. Be like, leave. We can deal with whatever's bothering you later, and you bring in somebody else. Like Tony's right there with all of his talent at these media scrums, and that should be a sign to people to be like, all right, if I fuck up, Tony's gonna pull the mic, because like during a bunch of media scrums or media stuff for like WWE, if Vince is there, no one's going off script.
Yeah, no.
You know, like, and Tony wanted to laud himself as like, you know, the longest tenured CEO as soon as Vince retired, but Vince got that because he commanded respect, and he is nowhere near the respect that Vince McMahon has in the industry.
no one would think of doing that to Vince McMahon.
Exactly, Vince is that revered.
I don't
Can you
think
imagine?
I don't think people would think about doing that to Dixie Carter.
Yeah,
I really don't. I think a lot of people, that's such people who'd be doing those media scrums, they probably really liked Dixie because, you know, they were put over.
Yeah.
But I don't think Dixie had a locker room problem. I don't think she had a respect
She had a
problem. I don't
management
think she had a CEO problem. She had a I want to be on TV problem.
yeah.
Yeah, that was her ego problem. But in terms of business and, you know, relationships with the boys, I never heard the boys talk bad about Dixie Carter as an executive.
Yeah. You know,
Maybe a little she doesn't know what she's doing, but nothing like negative.
nothing negative. And Tony has this issue. Tony needs to grow some balls and stop trying to be everybody's friend. You know, what is it? Scott Hall, the late great Scott Hall, may he rest in peace, had the greatest line ever when he moved over to WCW. You can either make money or you can make friends.
Yeah,
We already have a lot of friends. Time to make some
True.
money.
Well, it's you know how like we as marks ask, why doesn't WWE do this? Why can't they just do this? I feel like AEW just answers those questions. They go, here's why. Why can't we give what the marks? Why can't we always do what the marks want? Well,
That's
fucking
why.
here's why.
Yeah.
Like somehow Shawn Michaels is a great executive, but Kenny Omega is not. You know why? Like, it's like you think you would have learned from NWA, AWA, like any other territory, WCW. You cannot be an on-screen wrestler and an executive.
Exactly.
You can't do it.
And
You can't
that's
do it.
why Cody
it's
left.
Not going to work.
That's why Cody left.
That's why Cody
Yeah.
left. That's why Cody left. You can't do both. Can't do both because egos will get in the way. You can't mix wrestler ego with, oh fuck, I have to run this company ego.
Yeah, it doesn't work out.
And oh, I want to be on TV ego. Yeah, like, it's human nature. That's why it's like I understand why Kenny and the Bucks went through fists because it's human nature.
Yeah.
It's human nature. It's impossible. Any person in that situation, well, at least most men in that situation probably would have done what Kenny and the Bucks did.
I agree with you, French. Vince did do both, but Vince was always pushing a storyline to help get somebody else over. And then you can make the argument, yes, Vince made himself WWE champion, but it was still in storyline to help get somebody else over or even more over than they were before.
I think at that point, it also didn't fucking matter.
It also didn't
was 1999. They were destroying the Monday Night War. And honestly, everything Vince was in a man's like, I bet Vince was in a room was like, I wonder if this would work. It's so crazy, it just might work. And guess what? It fucking worked. The product was so hot, Val Venus was over.
Listen, Val Venus, I love some fucking Val Venus, like old school Val.
I do too. Val, I'm a big fan of Val.
The shit that Val Venus got away with was amazing.
Yeah. So hopefully, I hope CM Punk's fired just because I love that I'm comparing him to Bret Hart because he takes wrestling way too seriously. He takes his character way too seriously. Apparently, he takes Colt Cabana like Bret took Shawn Michaels way too seriously. Who would have thought Colt Cabana would be the Shawn Michaels of this group?
Yeah, listen, in 1 year, in less than 1 year's time, CM Punk went from the talk of a town to he lived enough to see himself become the villain.
Dude, you gotta stop burying the pillars of that company.
Seriously.
You got 2 of them now. What's next? What's next? You gonna just break Jungle Boy's arm on purpose? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my god.
you gonna fuck Britt Baker and like make her leave the company? Like,
Like,
how many more pillars you got?
you got 2 months.
Oh, and you did MJF. You did MJF again
Yeah.
too. You got 3 pillars down.
Yeah, I'm not like, yeah, and I'm with you too, but like, I would not be surprised if Adam Page says, get me the hell out of here.
Get me out, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's buried me twice now.
And like, it's gotten to the point where
And you're doing nothing about
it's
it.
gotten to the point where CM Punk looks like he's not going to stop.
No, dude, you can't control CM Punk.
Yeah.
CM Punk doesn't respect Tony Khan. CM Punk didn't respect Vince McMahon. You think he's gonna respect Tony Khan?
And he still speaks about Vince with more regard than Tony.
Yeah, dude, he doesn't respect the veterans in the back either. He said about the veterans, like, I don't need your advice.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, show some respect.
Yeah.
If JR gives you advice or offers you advice, you don't say no.
Seriously, yeah, it's
You can listen to it and tell him to fuck off in your head. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll do that with JR. His advice, he gives some pretty bad advice sometimes. But you don't just say, "Ugh."
Yeah.
Like, fucking child,
Here,
dude.
all right,
Child.
so let's do the end all be all here before we move on to the very surprising news that I think Kay has no idea about.
What?
Just wait for it, Kay. Here's my question for you, Kay, and this is the end all be all. If you are Tony Khan, and everything that's happened with CM Punk has happened in the past several weeks, what do you do about CM Punk specifically? Are you suspending him? Are you stripping him of a title? Things that have already happened? Or are you going further than that and considering terminating his contract?
I would definitely suspend him first. They strip him from the title and all of that before I made the decision about termination. But I do think at this point, I also think that if Punk keeps his job, he'll be really lucky. And while I don't want to say that I support CM Punk getting fired, because I don't love that, I don't think he deserves this. If he comes back, he doesn't deserve the top spot. Like, I don't think he respects anyone besides himself, which is fine, I guess, but not if you're trying to be the top guy. Like, he's just, that scummy was just such a dick for literally zero reason. And even down to him pitching, like, he was pitching that bakery and he had a garbage bag of seltzer. Like, get it together. You just won the title, and I would not have known CM Punk won the title by watching that.
Yeah.
And that defeats the point. I feel like that defeats the point of the media scrum. The media scrum is to, celebrate the win and look to what's next. And instead, Punk went unhinged for 20 minutes and ate muffins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ricky, here's what you do.
What
I
do
got
you
it.
do?
I got the perfect solution.
Right,
So you're gonna fire CM Punk.
Yeah.
But you're gonna do it by the mail. You're gonna do it by the mail.
Oh no!
And it's gonna get in the mail on his wedding anniversary. Which, by the way, shout out to my parents. Their 37th anniversary is today.
Congratulations to them.
Oh,
So,
anniversary.
and then you don't stop there, Ricky. Thank you. You don't stop there, Ricky. You go up on Dynamite the next day, wearing a CM Punk shirt, and you just open Dynamite, him in the ring, and you kiss him goodbye.
Wow.
And you just leave.
Wow.
That's what TK does. No words.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's it. No one hires CM Punk ever again. He can join Control Your Narrative Wrestling.
Which doesn't even have any owners anymore because they're all back in WWE.
They're all back in EC3 is still available. That's what I would do if I was petty.
If they decide to keep him, which I don't think they should decide to keep him, in my burning opinion, as my phone goes off because the Yankees just scored, they need to do to CM Punk what they did to Triple H when Triple H was about to win King of the Ring, and didn't get that, and they gave the push to Austin. He needs to learn to eat shit and like it for a very long time. And if he doesn't like it, see you later, man. And as Mr. Fred said, put him on Dark Elevation for a couple of months.
That'd be pretty funny. Kenny and the Bucks, what I would do is I'd be like, listen, guys, you are no longer everyday wrestlers. You are only EVPs and vice presidents.
And you're never winning titles again.
You're never winning titles. Since you are a draw and you do put asses in seats, you're on a Brock contract where you wrestle once, twice, maybe up to 4 times a year. That's it.
Honestly, that's what it should have been from the get-go.
Or put them as on-screen authority figures of some sort. Or is that too much power?
I think that's too much power. Mm-hmm. I think because you got to punish them.
Okay.
Listen, you're no longer everyday wrestlers, but I can't from a business perspective. I have to put you in main event matches because you're a draw. Like Moxley Omega is money. You can put we still have Brian Omega. Like there's so many Omega matches to have and so many Young Bucks matches that need to happen. Like those matches have to happen for business sake and booking. Sure. But it's like you're only doing it on big matches.
You're not every day. You're gonna like.
You're not every. Yeah. That's your punishment,
dude.
Those can
be pay-per-view matches.
Like, yeah, pay-per-view matches.
The Young Bucks do not need to be on weekly television wrestling.
At first they did, but now that the company's 3 years old and it's established, I don't think the Kenny and the Bucks need to be on TV every week
when you
anymore.
first started, obviously you go to the town that people know to kind of get the engine rolling.
Yeah, it's or you no longer EVPs, no longer vice presidents. You still have your equity because this is your company.
Sure.
But you're just everyday wrestlers.
Yeah, so you got to make a choice. Either you are a talent and you have no executive power, or you're not a talent and you have all the executive power. You cannot be both.
Yeah, you should not be both.
You're a super part-time talent. Because for fucking now, because we fucking need you, assholes.
Yeah.
And you're its executives.
Yeah, so guess who showed up in our whole thing right now, and he said fire CM Punk through carrier pigeon, which would be hysterical. Taquan is here. He goes, I'm late, but whatever random time is it.
Hi, Taquan.
He goes,
I told you
I'm
guys.
Late,
I told you he was getting top.
Rick and Morty, Greek philosophy, that's shit. I said last week still applies. He says
he was getting top.
I was on the campus movie theater. I wish I had a campus movie theater. Campus movie theater watching this indie film called Emily the Criminal. It does sound pretty interesting, actually. But be that as it may, that's all we can talk about for AEW. I think it's the longest we talked about for AEW in a very, very long time. Very, very long time.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, I still think cool things are happening on AEW. I'm sad Malachi's gone. I don't think it's because I don't know why he's leaving. Honestly,
who knows?
I heard he's having mental health stuff.
That might be it. That's my best guess. I mean, he wasn't positioned terribly. He wasn't positioned great, but wasn't positioned terribly.
Yeah.
There's potential for more for him, but I decided this week I am not going to Grand Slam, which is a fucking shame because it's in my backyard. But like, I don't have it in me to go. Like this Punk shit has just bummed me the fuck out.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy's shit bummed me the fuck out. Malachi's gone. Like,
but hey,
while there's
Pac is a two-title champion. You can now call him Tupac.
That is true, and like there is stuff that I enjoy in AEW, like independent of like.
Shout out to Tupac.
My 3 favorite wrestlers. Shout out to Tupac. But I don't know.
It's rough.
It's unnecessary drama. A lot of it's unnecessary shit that did not need to happen.
And hopefully they can wade through this storm. Hopefully, but who knows. But anyway, let's move on to the big thing that happened last night, Mix Murphy and Will Tarashak. So as you know, NXT a little over a year ago dropped their black and gold and went to what some people called the Nickelodeon multicolor NXT logo. And they celebrated 1 year of NXT 2.0, as you guys see with that lovely NXT 2.0 design. And so they had a celebration. They did some stuff. Carmelo dropped the North American title to Solo Sikoa, which could mean he's going from an NXT title and should take it off Braun Breaker, or he might be getting called up to Raw or SmackDown, which also would be fantastic as well for him because he's the last of the great indie talents that WWE signed. So he kind of has that legacy to uphold. However, as a little bit of an Easter egg, K-Murphy, are you watching this? As a little bit of an Easter egg, they had a little vignette at the end of NXT with a voiceover by Shawn Michaels. and they said that NXT is keeping evolving. So do you see the NXT logo on the screen, K. Murphy?
Yeah, the Nickelodeon.
Yes, that is no more.
Oh yeah.
Take a look at the
Oh, that looks great. I
at
saw that
the
this morning.
revamped return to what seems to be a return to a black and gold standard of NXT. 2.0 after 1 year seems to be no more. And they're
Thank
they are
God.
I might have to watch NXT again.
Me too.
That was my first thought. I was like, God damn it.
I sent this to Will in the middle of the day, and he just sent back crying emojis.
Yep.
Oh.
I was like, oh, fuck, dude, I'm gonna have to watch this shit now. NXT's back. America's back, dude. America is back.
Well, you think about look at it this way. So when we had the the 2.0, as I bring back to that level, when we had the 2.0, the idea was for them to be completely separate and kind of do their own thing and be truly developmental. And that was never Triple H's idea. Triple H's idea. Triple H, who is now the head of creative all over the place, like he is head of head of content. Yeah, he's head of creative content for the whole company. Well,
Yeah.
not just WWE, W and NXT. He's the head of all content. That was never Triple H's idea for NXT. NXT was supposed to be a third brand, and people were going to do kind of a shared universe where people go back and forth, in and out. And I think we hinted at that towards the latter end of NXT 2.0, because you started seeing Dolph going over, and Finn coming back for a little bit, and Natty was there, Apollo, and all these bunches of people kind of in this shared universe concept. AJ Styles, Miz did a segment real quick over there and stuff like that. And I think Triple H is going back to that now that Triple H is in power. And he actually said during their UK tour when they were in Cardiff, he goes, "It's now my time to pick the flavor of wrestling." And Triple H is on that warpath, and we're getting black and gold. And from what I saw from Raw footage, shout out to Wade, who was also there in the crowd when this was revealed, it got resounding applause when this new logo was revealed, because they hid it from everybody.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. It's the most time people. This is the most people have talked about NXT in a long since, like, honestly, almost a year.
And here's my question: why didn't they just evolve to this in the first? Obviously, it was the Vince influence. But this is such a. I love, like, it's cleaner.
It looks pretty
clean.
cool.
It
is very clean.
If you want to say
shiny, it's bright.
If you want to say NXT was evolving into something else, you had the right change in the format of the shapes and stuff. Just the colors were off.
Black and gold.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Honestly, dude, who would have thought branding would make such a difference? Like that?
It really
Honestly,
does.
just stop calling it 2.0.
Yeah, but that's what they did, because you see, there is no 2.0 there at all.
Yeah.
It is straight NXT. I'm interested to see what happens next week, since I'll be able to watch it, which I'll explain that on the post show. I'll be able to watch it live more. I'm interested to see what the setup's going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if he brings back the Capitol Wrestling Center idea.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Because that's cool. When, like, we were like, oh, this is gonna be some fucking great NXT. Because that was like, it was the hybrid of the Thunderdome and people there live. It was a great setup. So I'm interested to see what they do with this black and gold, how the setup's going to be. I'm looking forward to it.
So I still think the Thunderdome was really cool.
I love a Thunderdome.
That was fun.
Like, I want them to have a Thunderdome experience. Like,
I just can't believe they actually did it.
I can't believe they actually did it.
Like, that's something we would joke about years ago. Like, what imagine if they did this and then they did it. And then they just did it.
Not only did they,
I don't know how much that electric bill was still,
not only did they did it, they made it so that it was mobile. They went to 3 different sites.
Yeah.
And pulled it off.
Fucking crazy. Crazy.
And absolutely and pyro and everything. Like, everything was on it.
It was so cool.
I just want to know, like, they need to do a documentary on the Thunderdome. Like, who came up with the idea, And how much money did that cost him? That's all I want to know.
Dude, WWE 24
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome.
Dark Side of the Ring, Thunderdome.
Not even no.
The light side of the ring, dude. Like
that's a 24. That's a WWE 24 Thunderdome. Because I would love to see like who came up with this wild ass idea. Instead of like, I see what the NBA is doing. That's cool, but we can do this a whole lot better.
hold my
Yeah.
Dude, it does annoy me that UFC gets credit for like the first sport coming back
Fight
to
Island?
the pandemic.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'm just like, dude, what do you mean come back? Wrestling never stops. Like, no, I mean like real sports. I go, fuck, I hate you. Piece of. No, all right, sorry, CM Punk.
Oh man, but okay, I'll have to show you a bit of it. There is a new character on NXT that debuted.
Oh.
His name is Quincy Williams. He is known as the Super Diva.
Oh.
Okay, this is going to blow your mind, both of you. Quincy Elliott's my fault, not Quincy Williams. Quincy Elliott, thank you, Taquan. Quincy Elliott, the Super Diva. So picture the concept of the Velveteen Dream sprinkling a flamboyance of gold dust, of original gold dust, in the body of King Mabel.
Oh my god.
That sounds awful.
You would think, but it's weirdly entertaining to me, the one match I saw of it.
Can he be a maximum male model?
He might be hotter than a maximum male model.
Oh.
There you go, Taquan, opening up your boundaries. Taquan says this is appropriate because I just got tickets to a drag show next month.
Oh yeah. I want to hear about it.
Yeah,
What's his name, Ricky?
Quincy Elliott.
Quincy.
Like Quincy Jones.
Quincy.
Quincy. Quincy, like Cincy, but Quincy.
Yeah, no, like the city. Yeah, Quincy.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, he's.
That's true. It's not Quincy. It's Quincy. It's like a Z.
Oh, I was like, why the hell are you saying with a Z? That's what's confusing me.
That's how we say it in New England.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Quincy.
Oh, it does
What
sound
the
like.
fuck is this?
Are you looking? You found him?
Yeah.
He's the Super Diva.
I like his tits.
Kay, are you looking up a Super Diva? Do you want me to send it to you later?
Send it to me. I am looking up the Popeye.
Dude, why does he look like Biggie Smalls as a kid?
He's a mixture of a lot of stuff.
Well, like if Missy Elliott and Biggie didn't have a kid,
No,
did
they
they?
not.
If they did, though, this is what his kid would be. This is who his kid
It
would
is a
be.
Missy Elliott like attire from like the late 90s.
So yeah, it's like he's got Biggie's lips. I know that's terrible to say, but I'm saying it.
Wait, are you making fun? Damn, I didn't know Magic Johnson's son signed to NXT. That's really funny. Which one though?
Let's go to his Instagram.
Quincy Elliott.
Sexy, smart, powerful. Oh my god. Uncle Taker. I don't like the sound of that.
It says Uncle Taker.
That's what it says in his bio.
Oh.
It's WWE/NXT Super Diva Uncle Taker in all caps.
Oh no!
Uncle Taker.
I don't
know.
I don't like that at all. I don't want to know what that means. This fucking guy, dude. I don't.
French, you might be onto something.
concerns.
He might be going for that androgynous type feel.
I'm telling you, Vicky, go to his Instagram, watch his video of him on a moped. Tell me his like Biggie
that's how he
Smalls.
rolled into NXT. That's how he rolled into NXT on a fucking moped.
He looks fucking ridiculous.
But you know what? He's gonna get over with the crowd. It's so.
I know. That's the thing, dude. I know. I don't. What's this guy sound like?
I haven't heard
What's his voice sound like?
Oh my god, Quincy Elliott, the Super Diva.
Oh, he's soft spoken.
Yes, he's very soft spoken. And last but not least, K-Bird's a new member of the Bloodline. I don't know if you knew.
I did
I'm
know
joking.
that.
It's Solo Sikoa. And guess who won the North American title?
No, it's Sami
Yes, I
Zayn.
Solo
Dude.
Sikoy. The Bloodline now has titles in WWE and in NXT, which
Good for them.
could mean a lot of stuff.
Does this guy actually have tits?
I don't know.
It looks like he might have got the surgery. Look like actual breasts.
I couldn't tell you. I don't even know where they found him. I don't remember him on any recruiting class whatsoever.
This guy needs a bra.
Did you see his outfit? That's where I got the Mabel vibes from.
Yeah, he's like yoga shorts. I don't know how to describe it.
I don't know. I
A pillowcase.
I couldn't tell you. But maybe they're moves. They're probably not moves.
Dude, I don't know where to.
Don't try to wrap your head around it at all.
I can't stop looking at him. Though.
He does grab your attention. He does.
I can't take my eyes off. I don't know what to think. I'm so confused.
Super Diva Bussy looking like. Don't be too confused. All right, let's move on. You can look at Quincy Elliott another time. You can do it on the poster, but we need to get out of here.
Yeah, I already looked at all of his Instagram posts. Nothing else to look at.
We'll start queuing up because we got to get out of here. We are done for today. We have talked about everything we can talk about.
All right.
Let's get this shit on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode 308, What's Old is New. I am not a super diva, but I am super. Thanks for asking. You can call me King Ricky Rose. Find me at Ambassador Biggs across all social media outlets, BIGZ, Ambassador Biggs. Find Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR _podcast on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Twitch, on Discord. Like, share, subscribe, leave us 5-star reviews because that really helps us out with the algorithm, especially on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe to us on YouTube because we do a live show each and every week. And if you're listening to us, please make sure you're listening to us on Wrestle Addict Radio, wherever you listen to all of your podcast feeds. Follow Wrestle Addict Radio on all of the podcast sites, and follow Wrestle Addict Radio socials at Addict_Wrestle on Twitter, and Wrestle Addict Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, things like that. The links to that are in the description below, as well as the links to some of our fine merch that I just so happen to be wearing at the moment, as well as links to some of that great background music from our friends at Midnight Music. It's been an interesting week of wrestling. The PWI 500 came out, and that has totally been a total clusterfuck, because how is Seth Rollins not in your top 5? But we can talk about that ad nauseum. But let me kick it over to Will Tarashok.
It's me. It's Willie Ballbag. You told us on Twitter. Not Twitter, fuck Twitter. TikTok, Ricky. My TikTok's pretty popping. I posted some clips on the student loan debt the other day, and people got fucking angry. Someone called me an elitist. I was like, what? I had debt forgiven. What do you mean? I'm like, how can you be an elitist with debt? Riddle me that one. But yeah, follow me, APS Podcasts. A lot of fun things going on with me. I'm super fucking busy with these podcasts, by the way. Nashville was really good at making a good reset, so I'm going to switch up my podcasting game a little bit, working on a few different things. And funding starts for our app. I believe we're starting a Kickstarter pretty soon, so if you want to help my dreams come true, $1 is all it'll take, even though we need
millions.
Like 20,000.
Okay.
Hey, we'll see what happens. K Murphy, checks in the mail, right?
Oh, yes. I have some stuff coming out soon that you'll find out about very soon. My Animal Crossing Island is 5 stars. And if you stay tuned to the post show, you will find out what I get from Popeye.
Yes, and you'll also figure out what we're going to do for trivia tonight, too.
Oh my god, are we doing trivia?
Since we haven't been there in a while, we have a lot of categories we can do.
Oh my god,
okay,
we must.
I said, Ricky, you ain't seen me the other day. I'd be no good at it. I've never seen it.
I'm absolutely fucked up, so it's going to be a mess. And to our New Jersey listeners, I will be in, I think, Newark on Tuesday at the My Chemical Romance concert. So if you are going, feel free to say hi. You can find me across all social media platforms at the K Murphy, TheKae Murphy.
I have some things coming out too, aka I already released them because I started writing again. But when we come back next week, folks, we will talk about Whatever's going on in wrestling, if CM Punk has finally gotten fired, like we probably think he will be, and whatever else is going on, maybe someone else will show up in WWE again, because Triple H is on a warpath and he is really, really taking over. So until then, folks, goodbye, good night. We will see you again soon, and it's a call we need to get you on the show, but also, fuck you, Slack. See you next week, folks.
Right when the music ended. That was a perfect
You're
outro.
very welcome on that.
Wow.
Welcome to the post show. Look at that. It's like I know my own music. Oh my god.
All right, I need help.
You still haven't figured out your Popeyes yet?
Okay, so I definitely want a chicken sandwich, but here's the thing. I'm like hungry. So I want to get like chicken and like a
Get
side
two.
and stuff. No, I don't want 2 chicken sandwiches. I want 1 chicken sandwich, but then I want like, like chicken and like a side and a biscuit. But I am unsure if I want like the regular chicken or if I want tendies or if I want
Hey,
nuggies.
our audio's normal.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, it's cleared. I guess clearing the cache again worked.
Oh,
Mr.
that's
Fred
good.
said get the combo with the biscuits.
But do I want like
Yeah, Kay, make
Like
sure your biscuit gets buttered. Ayo, got him.
Heyo.
speaking of
I'm
signs,
such a
someone's
child.
buttering your muffin for you.
Hey,
But do I want like fried chicken or do I want tenders or do I want nuggets?
I think you should just get all of them.
I want all.
here's what I always do. I'll get the 3-piece like tender, the long ones, with mashed potatoes, large side of mac and cheese, and an extra biscuit.
I normally do.
That'll be plenty.
I
promise you.
normally do the chicken sandwich meal with, depending on the mood, mashed potatoes or fries, and I get 2 biscuits. But this time I want like chicken and a side and a biscuit and my sandwich.
Yo, Popeyes
I love
fries
Popeyes.
are really good.
They're one of my favorite fast food fries.
So happy this is
Yeah,
back to
and
normal.
these.
I don't have to transfer over from the fucking mixer because it's such a pain in the ass. I don't know why it records all like 14 tracks when I'm only using 3 of
That's
them.
weird.
Well, technically it would be 2, 4, 5 of them.
What is going on?
Our store is going to be up pretty soon, so we got a partnership with Rode. So we'll be able to buy a bunch of Rode products, MSRP,
Yeah.
which would be pretty cool. Buy cameras. So if you ever guys need new upgrades,
Nice. Yo, did Glaber hit an inside the park home run in Fenway?
he did. I didn't know it was an inside the Parker.
Yeah, I'm looking at Bleacher Report. It says Glaber's Little League home run.
What, did the right fielder miss the ball again?
I don't know. I love watching the Red Sox blunders this year.
I love that Joey Gallo's batting 133 again.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Hold on, let me
he's not doing well at all in LA.
see. Let me see if it's true. So it was goes to right. Oh, these dumb motherfuckers. Wow. Wow. This is amazing. It's amazing. The Red Sox fucking suck. Dude,
Yo, the Mets are losing again to the Cubs. Yo, the Mets are collapsing.
just in perfect time.
Torres, dude, MLB app has a Torres' Little League 3-run homer. That's the name of the clip.
Did you watch it yet?
I'm about
It's
to.
amazing.
I gotta watch this 15-second ad first. Best, better than all the rest.
Oh, it's such a good song.
Dude, no way. A line drive.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
I have ordered
Wait
my
for it.
chicken.
Dude, it's not an error because no one touched the ball. Little League. I gotta watch it again.
I'm sorry, Kay. What did you say? I'm sorry.
I ordered chicken.
What type of chicken, Kay? We know you ordered from Popeyes.
I got a 3-piece tenders meal with a side of mashed potatoes, and I believe I got 2 biscuits, and I also got the chicken sandwich.
It's not bad.
Oh, see, I would have laughed if you threw it away at home plate too.
But I'm being responsible and drinking water from home because I'm dehydrated as fuck. If we're being honest.
Fair. Invest in liquid IV, okay.
I really probably should.
I literally
like,
just I have like what is it? I have 3 I have a bunch of packs coming tomorrow.
Dude.
It's like the only
Dude,
flavor
did you
thing
see
I
the
drink.
replay? Dude, Ricky Glaber stopped in between second and first and second, went back for a second and
It
still made it around the bases. Dude, he didn't start hustling until the ball was in right field by the top.
Oh my god.
That's the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever seen. I love watching the Red Sox this season. They're so bad.
Oh my god, they're great. They have had so many bad blunders this year.
Yeah, and I also just love that the fans are always there.
and
The fans are
they're
always there to see.
groaning.
Yeah. Fenway's never empty.
Well, I guess Saquon not like Popeye's fries.
Oh, everyone's
Oh,
wrong.
really?
Everyone has the right to be wrong.
Yeah, all right, hold on. Will, we need to go to Canada. Fred said it's Rib Fest this weekend. He goes, it's pretty much just a bunch of red meat galore. He said ribs, pulled pork, and brisket.
That sounds delicious. Man, I'm ready for this chicken.
I'm going to.
What?
Did I take us
All
going to
you can eat
Vegas?
boneless wings are back at Applebee's. Do not tell me what a good time.
What?
I'm going to Vegas in October.
Don't die.
Oh, fuck yeah. For what?
Yeah, for work.
Don't die. And tell me how my stadium is, by the way.
I'm not going to see it, but I'm sure it's
Oh
going to be
no,
great.
you'll see it. It's.
I know about the inside. It's huge. I know it's huge.
It's right on the strip. You're gonna see it. It's a giant black Roomba. That's right at the beginning of the strip. Oh my.
Yeah, I'll be there for about 4 days.
That's enough to get you in trouble.
I know, dude.
That's enough to get you in trouble.
I was happy I walked into AC with $200, but Vegas, I might have to go 5.
Oh, by the way, have you ever been? You probably have. I can almost assume you haven't. Have you ever been in dry heat?
No, I have not.
Buy sunscreen. A lot of it, like SPF 50.
Yeah, well, I'll probably be inside. Yeah.
I'm just telling you right now, try to avoid the hottest times of the day when going out in Vegas. Just try to stay on the inside.
Dude, I'm more concerned about water.
You'll find hydration. That's not going to be that big of an issue.
Dude, you know how dry it is out there right now?
Oh yeah, no, that lake is rescinding.
Yeah, they're fucked.
And they're finding a lot of dead bodies, which is fucking hysterical.
Yeah, dude, because the mob built Vegas. Spoiler alert. They also built New York and the rest of America. Spoiler alert. Chicago built it too. The car industry, they were running the unions.
Chicago built it twice.
Yeah, built it twice.
It's not Flint, Michigan, Saquon. I think it's what is it? Who doesn't have water? Mississippi does not have water, I believe.
Mississippi does not have water. They haven't had water for 3 months.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, this isn't a new problem.
That's very scary.
The news just covered it for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not, but it's been actually happening for years. Water was cloudy a few years ago, and they just never fixed it.
So, when you
Flint still isn't fixed.
I think Flint was wrecked.
Flint isn't.
It's not.
It's trust me. There's this guy I watch on YouTube who does on the ground reporting specifically from Flint. It's not.
Okay.
It's not fixed at all.
So here's a crazy thing. Not crazy. Here's a thing that'll blow your mind. So you're from the East Coast. You've been in coast, and every place we've traveled to has always been on the coast. Even in Louisiana, we were fucking on the fucking south, and we were by water. And so when you're by water, when the wind blows, since it's by the water and the water's usually cooler, it's blowing cool air. Well, when you go to Vegas, It is landlocked. You're in the middle of a desert because Vegas is an oasis in the middle of a desert. So
Wind
so it's
sucks.
going to blow your mind when the wind blows and it's warm air hitting you in the face. Just be prepared for that mind fuck.
Yeah, even Nashville had cool breeze because it's on the river.
Exactly. Well, Nashville's built on the river. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's hilly. Very hilly.
Yeah. This is not. It's flat.
It's flat. Flat's flat.
It's flat. Don't get me wrong. Go to Vegas, run up and down the strip, have a great fucking time.
Yeah, dude, Taquan. Apparently, Hoboken water is just fine, but New York City water has arsenic in it, so that's not good.
Yeah.
That's why you get your Brita filters, folks. But yeah, have fun in Vegas. Run up and down the strip. Just don't die, and don't take anything from anybody on the street. By the way.
Well, actually, what's actually really cool. So the first guest from the Talk Matashik podcast was Dr. Phil Riccobono, who was at MLB Scout and the author based in Japan.
Yeah.
Shameless plug. Oh, thank you, Frets. Frets, I'll send it to you later once it's actually made. Anyway, he was on my podcast again, released to set this morning, and he moved to Vegas. He moved back to Vegas, back in the States. So when I'm out there, I'm gonna hit him up. We're gonna buy each other a beer.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
That's fun.
It's gonna be like meeting Mr. Frets. except meeting Mr. Frets would be much more emotional. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, no, Vegas is a wild time. I haven't gone back. Like, I went when I was younger with my parents and stuff, so I need to go back as an adult when I actually have, like, real fun. But even then, Vegas is a dope-ass place. Like, real dope. Like, the New York Hotel is going to be fucking ridiculous for you. The Venetian, if you get... Do you know where you're staying in Vegas?
Not yet.
Okay.
So we're having a meeting tomorrow to kind of get all that ironed out.
Okay, like, you're probably going to be off-strip because on-strip is stupid expensive.
It's pretty funny. I wouldn't be surprised, dude. I think it depends where the conference is. Like, if the conference is in a certain hotel, I'm going to be staying in that hotel. Yeah, dude, like, I stayed at the Fountain Blue in Miami. You know how nice that place is? I was unfucking believable.
If you get the Bellagio, I'll be really fucking pissed.
The chicken is on the way.
I could imagine. K. Murphy.
I'm later. What are we doing for trivia?
Let me see what your options are right now, because I can't do Schitt's Creek because I'm debuting that tomorrow. So Schitt's Creek is off the table.
Damn,
Okay.
that'd be fun though. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Schitt's Creek is off the table. And, oh yeah, the Office trivia that I showed you, Will, Todd Packer.
I wouldn't know anything.
Well, no, they had the...
I might be all right at the office.
Well, no, Kay, we're getting Todd Packer from The Office to do the trivia. He was supposed to.
When?
He was supposed to do it next week, on a Tuesday. However, he has to do a movie and he got a conflict, so we're moving him back a month. So
Who did he
Wow.
play?
Todd Packer is his,
Todd Packer.
It's David Koechner. He's also one of the guys from Anchorman.
Oh, I know. You got him to do a trivia?
He's doing a comedy set one night, and then he's hosting Office trivia the next night.
This guy's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
He's Champ from Anchorman.
Yes, he's Champ.
He said actually he didn't even know his name.
Yeah, David Koechner.
Yeah.
So he's
Steve.
taking my trivia night one fucking night. I'm like, you son of a fucking bitch.
Dude, it was pretty wild. When we landed, Jared came and picked us up, and we were looking for things to do. We're looking at comedy. One of the Wayans brothers was doing comedy in Nashville that
Which
night.
one? There's like 7 of them.
Damon.
Oh,
I think it was Damon.
Damon's funny.
Oh, basketball.
Yeah, I was like, dude, let's go. I was like, dude, we should totally fucking go to the comedy club because it's a big club down there.
Well, I was actually
like-
looking. I was looking on my. Speaking of comedy, I was looking at. I had an email from UBS Arena because I'm on their mailing list. Yo, Adam Sandler's doing the UBS Arena.
That's
Really?
pretty cool.
Adam Sandler in the next 2 months. It's Adam Sandler. Gabriel Iglesias is October 1st, which he's fucking hysterical. Fluffy.
Dude, Fluffy sold out Dodger Stadium. You know how fucking crazy that is?
That is wild. Yeah.
A comedian sold out Dodger Stadium multiple times. That is unheard of.
Yeah. And then.
I mean, Bill Burr sold out Fenway, but Fenway seats like what, 30,000?
Yeah.
Dodger Stadium sits what, close to 70?
Yeah. And then also, what was it? It's Adam Sandler, I forgot what his actual date is, but I know pre-sale soon. Adam Sandler, which will be a great show to see just for because it's fucking Adam Sandler. Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah, I'd go see Adam Sandler.
And
dude, Howie Mandel, surprisingly, really good stand-up.
I'm not surprised. He's Howie Mandel. And John Mulaney is coming to UBS.
That's pretty sweet.
Have you ever listened to John Mulaney?
And not my cup of tea.
Fair.
He's all right.
I'm a big John Mulaney fan. Before, like, I was a fan before he went into rehab. Like, before he started banging Olivia Munn.
Oh, good for him.
You didn't know that?
Wow, what a catch. I did not know that.
I think that's his current boo at the moment, is Olivia Munn.
They are together?
That's what I don't know. I know they were together for a period of time. But I don't know if they're together still.
Yeah, dude. Big crush on Olivia Munn.
Yeah,
I didn't know her first name was Lisa, but middle name's Olivia.
I just know her as Olivia Munn. Because I know she dated Aaron Rodgers for a minute.
She's 42.
She's what?
And she has a kid.
Really?
Yeah, she's 42 and has a kid.
Huh. Okay. Actually, let me pull...
No, it's John Mulaney's son.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me pull up my laptop. My laptop has the updated version of all my trivia stuff, so give me 1 second.
December 9th is Daddy Yankee.
She's really pretty.
Olivia Munn.
Yeah. I could see her fucking John.
Yeah.
So many famous Olivias, Kay. Why are people named Olivia famous?
That's a pretty name.
It's a pretty name. I'm not gonna lie, any Olivia I've ever met in person, not.
You said hot or not or shot?
Not N-O-T.
Oh, I've met some great looking Olivias. They're like hit or miss. Alright, hold on. Let me get my laptop pulled up and see what I have, because this one hasn't updated yet. What's the last one we did in trivia?
I don't remember.
Speaking of Olivia Munn, G4 Zygan, you telling me Xavier Woods isn't pulling in people? Wait, Fretch, you said your water in Canada smells like farts and sulfur? Britta is a life. That's
concerning,
very concerning,
dude. Maybe you guys need an infrastructure bill.
I don't know. I mean, Fretch, it is kind of. I do want to travel to where Fretch lives, because I mean, you know, rest in peace, your Rob. I know he was a butcher and stuff here. Like, you probably know how to spot some quality meats. Yeah, like I just want to go. Like, I want to go to a Fretch barbecue because I feel like that shit's fucking amazing.
Ricky, have you ever been to a Carmine's?
No, that's Caroline's. It's like Carmine's is not a comic club.
Carmine's, it's an Italian place. Italian
I know,
food.
no, I have, but I have not been there myself. No.
Family style only. My God, it's the greatest. There's one in the city, and if you ever just need to pig out with someone, you're welcome.
Listen, dude, I need you. I'm to send you something. Because if you come out here, this is probably where I'm gonna take you when you get high. It's a place called Fat Boy Burrito Company. I went there a couple weeks ago. My lord, it's like, so you know how like Chipotle and all of that stuff, we're like, oh yeah, this is cool and everything, you know, healthy fast food stuff. We're like, yeah, we do that, but we don't give a shit about health.
Yeah, neither does the city. Well, neither does the city of Nashville. The food was so good, but I was like, I can feel my heart beating to my balls.
I'm sending you a link to Fat Boy Burrito Company right now, and enjoy.
They deliver to New Jersey?
Probably not.
Definitely.
So here's how good it is. Well, instead of using like white or brown rice, they use seasoned yellow rice as their base.
Oh, thank God, dude. I was like, why is Do you guys just not know what like rice pilaf is?
Yeah, they use seasoned yellow rice as their base.
Thank God. Like, have you ever heard of Spanish rice in a Spanish restaurant? You fucking morons.
Alright, what do we got? Oh, we can do Nickelodeon trivia.
Yeah, let's do that. I'd be pretty good at
We can
that.
do Nickelodeon trivia.
I gotta call them fat salads. You don't fool yourself.
So like the burritos, you can get either a burrito or like a bowl form. I suggest the bowl because the bowl is heavier.
I always do the bowl, dude. I never do a straight burrito. Too messy.
They always screw up.
And I like to mix it. Rick, I know you're more of a
bowl guy.
Divide and conquer eater. You're not a mixer.
No, you know what it is? Like, so I just had Chipotle last night because I didn't do cornhole last night because they switched the schedule up on me. So like, I'm not like a divide and conquer. I'm only divide and conquer if like all the food is separated together. But if it's mixed into the bowl, I'm usually just taking it like piece by piece, eating it kind of like a cake, like cutting off a layer and then like just.
Yeah.
So okay, we've decided about you Nickelodeon trivia.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I figured you'd be down for that. Oh.
Oh my God, I'm so down for that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no. Fat Boy Burrito was fun, great, and they have these signature sauces that are actually really good as well. I'm guessing, well, you're enamored with that menu, aren't you?
Yeah, I saw a $10 burrito. I had to turn away.
It's like a 20-minute drive from my apartment, so you can go if you're ever down. This place called Fat Boy Burrito Company. Do you want me to send you the link, Kay?
Oh, I've heard of them.
Oh, they're so fucking.
Yeah, send it to me.
So fucking good. You're gonna lose your mind, Kay. Where are you? Okay.
This chicken was so good.
Alright. Also, Will, I don't know if I ever showed. Did you follow a guy called Mr. Coach 30 on Instagram?
I don't think so. It sounds familiar though.
I'll show you.
But it looks delicious.
Did you even get to the menu yet? Or are you just looking at the tacos?
I just got you a picture. Look at the East Brookport menu.
Just read the menu items, like the different types of burritos and bowls.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, the Fat Mama Dia. Yeah. Oh my God, that sounds.
And I was telling Will their base is not brown or white rice. It's like yellow rice.
Oh, I love Delaware.
Hold on, I'll show you Mr. Coach 30, Will, because this motherfucker is one of the funniest people I know.
I tried the burger at UBS when we went for my Kim. It was meh.
What burger? I don't remember.
Huh?
What burger?
What did you say?
What burger? Sorry.
It was just like a regular cheeseburger.
Oh, okay.
Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't, like, incredible.
Gotcha. Alright, well, I'm sending you Mr. Go 30's Instagram. Just watch one of his videos. He pretty much does highlights of, like, NFL and NBA plays and breaks them down and just shits on them. And it's the funniest thing in the world.
Dude, Marshall winning that game was fucking
just
nuts.
Listen to his thing. Kay was hungry. Look at that. You
Huh?
said you were hungry. Look at that.
I'm starving. Oh, I still have like all of my chicken and like all my potatoes. I'm just like going.
Gotcha. That's really good Captain America spoop on our tip of the crown. All right, guys, we're going to start Nick Trivia in a second. Get your pens and papers out.
Let's
I'm
do
good.
It.
So, well, just subscribe to him and just go down his feed. He breaks down the randomest, like all the big NBA and NFL games. It always ends with a Yo Mama joke, and every guy's either Davis. Because he can't use their real name.
Take a look at Davis.
Not really an athlete. Moment's too big.
I do my best work in garbage time until this pig so I can get there faster. Excellent. Pure excellence.
Oh my god, he's gotten so big. People talk about, yo, you should do this clip. Like, the NFL players watch his clips and laugh with him.
That's pretty funny.
Alright, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Do it.
You guys know how this goes. Nickelodeon Trivia, everybody who's playing along, including Taquan, who you might be too young for this, but we'll try. Alright, 5 questions per round. We reveal the answers at the end of each round. Blah, blah, blah. Question 1. Debuting in 1999, what cartoon is about a character who lives in the ocean and works as a fry cook for his favorite restaurant?
Fuck. I know this one, too.
I knew the answer at 1999.
I knew you.
Honestly, I kind of did, too.
All right.
That was a formidable thing for me.
Question number 2. In the show Zoe 101, how old is
God
Zoe
damn it.
in the first season?
I hope she's
I
this
never
age.
watched that.
Yeah, I had to vary it for different generations of Nickelodeon, okay? So I couldn't do, like, just us. You know what I mean? So.
Totally
I
could
get
have.
it.
I mean, I could have been like.
Who is the best character in Kablam?
Oh man, Prometheus.
And the answer is the caveman.
The cavemen were Prometheus and Bob weirded me out half the time.
Really
I
weird.
love Prometheus and
Because,
Bob.
you know what? Because they didn't speak, and it was like he was weird, alien. Like it was just weird. Anywho,
Action League now, though.
Oh, that was Action League. Now was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yeah. Action League.
I had figures of them.
All right, question 3. In the show Drake and Josh, what instrument does Megan play?
He plays an
Oh, I
instrument?
don't know.
What?
Mm-hmm. Megan's the little sister, I believe.
Yeah, she is. Miranda Cosgrove.
Yes. Wow. Yeah, wow. Grew up.
She plays an instrument?
Yeah.
Like all the time? Like this isn't one
Enough for
episode.
it to be
I don't remember that at all.
recognizable. All right, question 4. In the show iCarly, what is Carly's middle school mascot?
Just more SpongeBob questions.
All right, ready for question 5?
Yeah.
Question 5. This
Yes.
should be for Kay, I think it should be easy. Melissa Joan Hart starred in what Nickelodeon show?
Yep.
What time?
Melissa Joan Hart starred in what Nickelodeon show?
Joan Hart.
The same person who did
Melissa Joan
Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. She did a show before, but that's what got her on the map. And then she did Sabrina. And she killed that Sabrina. Sabrina Teenage Witch is one of my favorite shows growing
Are
up.
we counting like is this like Nick at Night as well, or is it a cartoon?
It wasn't a cartoon. It was a sitcom style, kind of.
Live action.
Live action, yeah.
Was George Lopez on there?
Not-
George Lopez was on Nick at Night.
well, yeah.
You're making me feel so fucking old right now. Because for me, Nick and Night was I Love Lucy, All in the
Mhm,
Family, The Jeffersons, Facts of
All in
Life.
the Family was on Nick at
Yeah,
Night.
dude.
At 10 o'clock every goddamn night.
Yeah.
Wow. I did not know. Wow.
Yeah, man.
So I went through like a really heavy when I was like 9 years old. For like from ages 9 to 11, apart from SpongeBob, everything I watched was Nick at Night or TV Land.
It's a big question
So-
mark for me. I have no idea.
So I have watched and over again a lot of old shows. So like I remember All in the Family was kind of my cue that it was bedtime. All in the Family and Three's Company would be on, at like 10:30.
Dude,
And
All in
those
the
were, like-
Family is so funny though. It's probably funnier today. Because all the
I
shit
remember-
they say.
Like when I was like young, like I remember like it would be like the Facts of Life, Alf, the Jeffersons, Three's Company, All in the
Come and
Family.
knock on our door, sorry.
Bear in the
every
Big
si-
Blue House.
That's Disney.
That is Disney.
Oh my god.
That is Disney.
Okay, are you ready for the answers?
Yeah, the answer is Zaboomafoo.
Ooh, that was not Nickelodeon either.
The Boomafoo fucking
Ni-
slap.
Actually do have an actual
The
guess.
1999
Guess.
cartoon was SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah.
Zoe's age at the beginning of the first season was 13.
Damn, I
That's
guess
not good.
16.
Megan played the oboe.
I put it.
I was gonna write oboe, but I changed it to clarinet.
I also wrote clarinet. That's close enough.
It's not close enough. No, it's not. No, as a former woodwind player, that is not close enough. You fucking drummer.
As a former
No,
drummer,
fuck
it's
you,
close
drummer.
enough.
Don't even try that shit.
I played trumpet too. I don't give my Katie can give me Katie can give
Totally
me some
different
points,
class
too,
of
I don't
instruments.
care. They're painted the same color.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
They're both
No,
black.
we're not.
They both have keys. They both make a similar
No,
sound.
Stop. Just stop.
An oboe is like a bass
Just
clarinet.
stop. No, there's a bass clarinet. There's clarinet, bass clarinet, and then there's an oboe. You're digging a grave.
CM Punk.
Digging a grave. Oh my god. The middle school mass.
Yeah, dude, this oboe is like a clarinet. Fuck the flute. What do you mean?
Yeah, but there's a bass clarinet too. And here, the middle school mascot.
Dude, this thing looks just like a clarinet.
There's a difference. The mouthpieces.
It's just really long. I'm gonna put a post pictures in the Discord and tell me this doesn't look like a fucking clarinet.
I know what.
Dude, this thing costs $3,400.
Dude.
Right on.
The middle school mascot was a bulldog, and Melissa Joan Hart starred in Clarissa Explains It All.
Damn it!
Okay.
I guessed Eagle and Zoom. Come on, let's zoom. Come on, let's zoom.
That's PBS.
Fuck, you're right.
02134. Send it to Zoom.
All right, here we go. Question 6, which don't giggle because you guys are both children. What was the name of the interactive live show where kids would get hit with a gooey substance?
Oh,
There's a lot of them.
There's one in particular.
All right, say again.
What was the name of the interactive live show where kids would get hit with a gooey substance? You Can't Do That on Television was way before
I
that.
believe that is called Sunday School.
No, that is not Sunday School. Been to Sunday School is not what happens at Sunday School.
Fuck. Now, that's not fair because it's like three
No,
shows like
it's a
that.
specific show. The key term here is interactive live.
Interactive.
Mm-hmm. Live show.
Ugh. Guess how you define interactive?
Well, you'll know when I say the answer.
Okay, I gotta guess Double Dare then.
Question 7. What is the name of Timmy Turner's crush in The Fairly Odd Parents?
I'll give first and last name.
I have the first and last name.
Question 8. This is a technical question. This is a good one. What was the name given to animated cartoons that aired only on Nickelodeon?
Oh, that's a good question, actually.
That's a great question.
They called them superstars.
Question 9. On Ned's Declassified Survival Guide.
School survival guide.
Survival Guide, whatever. Who does Ned like? Who's his crush?
What the fuck is her name?
I never saw Ned's Declassified even, so it's his own...
Fuck. What is her name? I want to say Ro, but it's not.
All right, ready? Question 10. Question 10 is a lyric question, so I need you to name the song that these lyrics come from. Ironically, the name of the song is the name of the show. Okay? So here are the lyrics. The lyrics are, one fine day with a woof and a purr, a baby was born, and it caused a little stir.
I know it.
No blue butts, no three-eyed frogs. Do 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 do
Cat dog.
down.
Cat dog.
Rick, you gotta do it right. It's gotta go. If you want me to lyrics, you gotta go. Oh, one fine day with a woof and a purr,
Well, I
baby was
can't
born,
do
and caused
it
a little
for
stir.
trivia,
No
'cause
blue
I
butts,
gotta-
no three-eyed dog. It's a feline, K-line, little cat dog. Cat
dog.
dog. Cat dog.
No.
Alone in the world, a little cat
That's
dog.
when I stopped watching, because I was like, cat dog, this kind of seems stupid.
Nah, dude, cat dog's the best.
I
How
was
dare you?
never a cat dog
I love
fan.
cat dog.
Well, you're wrong, dude. You're just fucking
Never a
wrong.
cat dog fan.
Cat dog is the shit.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't really stop watching Nickelodeon until like high school, and even so, I still kind of caught up with SpongeBob.
Well, SpongeBob is for every generation.
Dude, I'm just saying the aggro crag better be in this somewhere.
So,
You really did put this. Tell me it doesn't look like a clarinet. You're such an ass.
Dude, it looks just like a fucking clarinet.
All right, the live interactive show where kids get hit with a gooey substance was called Slime Time Live.
No, dude, it's fucking Double Dare.
Oh.
It's also called Figure It Out. I don't want to hear this nonsense. I'm gonna give myself points for
You're
this
not.
too.
I put Double Dare as
It is
well.
not Double Dare. Timmy Turner's Crush.
Trixie Tang.
Yep. The Nickelodeon cartoons were called
Nicktoons.
Ned's Crush.
It's like
No idea.
Maze or
Susie.
something. Mose. Huh?
Susie.
Oh, Susie.
Susie.
That wasn't the other main character?
I don't know. I didn't watch that.
Apparently it's Susie. Then Cat Dog.
And Cat Dog, yes. All right, here we go. Round 3, question 11. Don't say fuck Rocket Power, Taquan. How dare you? You take that back.
How fucking
Yeah.
dare you?
You take that back, Taquan.
Hey, Mundo! Aloha, young Sanawan. You got to hear the legend of the Hawaiian Mahazaka. Wiggity, 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 wiggity. Dude, me and my friend Wiggity last week.
I got sand in my potato.
Oh, my God.
Got sand in my potato salad.
Question 11.
That's the spirit.
Question 11. What Nickelodeon cartoon features a kid who lives with his grandparents in a boarding home and has a football-shaped head?
Why don't you just tell me his middle name too?
Literally.
Was his name? His pig's name is Abner. Like,
Quiet there, short man.
yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. Hey there, short man.
Short man.
I'm Oscar Kakashka.
Hey Maria, you get over
No,
here.
you get over here.
I can't go over there. He very creepy. Mr. Quinn.
I love Mr. Lin.
Okay, real talk. That Christmas episode is one of the fucking saddest cartoons of all time.
Oh,
Dude,
with
he
his
saved his daughter
Yeah.
from Vietnam.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus, hey Arnold, you fucking went there.
Pigeon Man definitely killed himself. That's fucked up to Quad.
And Stoop Kid was a school shooter. Stoop Kid shot up PS-118.
Question 12. Which one of the Real Monsters wore braces?
Ah,
My
fuck.
God.
It's, what the fuck is her name?
You can see it, can't
Ah.
you?
Yeah, she's the purple one. I know, it's Crumb, Ickis, and the other one.
I loved Ickis. Although Crumb was hysterical.
Crumb held his eyes, alright?
I think I've heard it.
He held his eyes, and he had hairy armpits, and his ass was out, and he has no dick. What a terrible existence.
All right, question 13. I got this one from Super Canadian Fan. What planet is Invader Zim from?
I never watched Invader Zim.
What?
I'm gonna say Zim World.
Not from Zim World.
6. Well, I put 4, but 6.
All right, question 14. On the show Rocket Power, which character's last name is Dullard?
Which character last name is Dullard?
Dullard, yes.
Good question. That's a good guess. Maurice. Twister. Blue Mundo. Like what? The best episode is the Sandcastle one. I don't know why. It was my favorite episode. That or the Hurricane.
The Hurricane one was a big one. All right, question 15. I'm going to read you a quote, and you have to tell me the character that said this quote. Okay? I don't think anybody's going to get this unless you are really good. But here is the quote. It says, "Yo, man, let me take care of this. This new kid wants 3 moo cows, 1 no cukes, 1 no stinkers, 1 wet one, 4 cubers, and 4 from the vine. Want anything else?" Is a line said by what Nickelodeon character? I just unlocked the memory in K. Murphy's brain.
Can you say it again?
It says, the line is, "Yo, man, let me take care of this. This new kid wants 3 moo cows, 1 no cukes, 1 no stinkers, 1 wet one, 4 cubers, and 4 from the vine. Want anything else?"
I have no idea.
It's a deep cut. It's a really, really deep cut.
Pigeon Man.
It's not Pigeon Man.
Monkey Man! How about Monkey Man?
All right, ready for the answers?
No, but yes.
Yeah.
The football-headed character was Hey Arnold. The Our Real Monsters with braces, her name was Oblina.
Lena.
Oh,
Yes!
Blina. I was close enough. I put like
Invader
Obama.
Zim is from the planet Irk. IRK.
I got
Irk?
Yes.
Irk.
That's really stupid. I like Zim World
I love-
4.
The last
love
name
it.
of Dullard and Rocket Power was from the squid, Sam Dullard.
Sam,
Yes.
right?
Squid, baby. Yeah, he's a doll. Get it?
The quote that says, "Yo, man, let me
Pigeon Man.
take care of this. This new kid wants 3 moo cows, 1 no cukes, 1 no stinkers, 1 wet one, 4 cubers,
I thought it was
and 4
Good
from the
Burger.
vine." Want anything else? It is not from Good Burger, actually. It is a part of a burger-related restaurant in the Nickelodeon universe, but it was not Good Burger. It was actually the Honker Burger when Doug tries to order for the first time, and Skeeter
Yes!
orders for
Yes!
him.
Yes.
So
yes.
it is
I
Skeeter.
Wow! The Honker Burger? I need more allowance, Yoda. Hey, because I do.
That is, I have those songs on my computer. I will blast them from time.
Yeah, dude, they're on Spotify. What do you mean?
Yes.
Banging on a trash can.
Have you ever read the theories about Doug being the original emo kid?
That's really sad.
Yes. There are working theories about Doug being the original emo kid.
I need more allowance.
Why? Because I do.
You gotta shout your lungs. The Beats. Yeah, I used to have a Beats shirt.
Really?
Yeah, it was just a yellow shirt and it said the Beats and there was a giant beat on it. It was awesome.
All right.
It was from the show. I forget what website it was, but every 24 hours they sold a new shirt and it was different pop culture reference.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, here we go. Question 16. What Nickelodeon cartoon was about a girl who had the power to communicate with animals?
Oh, that's easy.
Hello.
Aha! Donnie! Like, how is that voiceover session every time?
Yeah, right? It's just like.
That's literally Flea from the fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Is it really Flea?
It is
Yeah.
Flea. It is actually Flea. That is correct.
Yeah, the bassist from the Red Hot Chili Peppers is the voice of
So you
Donkey
want to
Kong.
hear a fun fact that I found out? So whose voice is Yoda?
Frank Oz.
Frank Oz,
Do
yeah.
you know what else he voiced?
Jar Jar.
He was also the voice of Cookie Monster and Miss Piggy.
I knew that.
That's pretty cool. Jar Jar would have been cool. Although the guy who actually voiced Jar Jar was like on suicide watch for a little bit
They hated his character, probably.
because I hate his character
Yeah.
so much.
Question 17 is the biggest softball I've ever thrown in trivia history. Who loves orange soda?
Kale loves orange soda.
That is honestly the reason I love orange soda.
Honestly, it's the reason why I'll tolerate orange soda. I don't really like orange soda, but
I love
Kel
orange
loves orange soda.
Did I ever show you my pictures with Cal? Because I have like 3 of them.
You do? Oh, he was at Dizzy's a
He
few
used to come to
times.
Disney's and McKee's come to Hasha Strip. Mad cool.
Dude, I'd be like, yo, next time, can you bring Coolio?
God, Cooley would hate me.
I would love to meet Coolio.
Ooh, this is going to be a good one for you, Will, and maybe even UK. Question 18. What was the first film produced by Nickelodeon?
Film?
Yes, as in motion picture.
Oh, I think I know the answer
Ooh.
to this, actually.
That's a great question.
Yeah, because not many people realize that was the first one.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer.
Like in theaters,
In
right?
theaters, yes. Not made for TV bullshit. In theaters. All right, question 19. Should be another easy one for both of you. What tool does Tommy Pickles carry around?
Question. Dick. I got it's all the poon. It's funny. There's a guy at work
Mhm.
who we interview like once a week, and I have a guy. He looks like Tommy Pickles as an adult. He's short. He's bald and really nice guy, and he just kind of looks like Tommy Pickles. He's got his face.
Okay, here we go. Here's another deep cut. You might be too old. You might be too young for this one, Will, but here's question 20. In the show Rocco's Modern Life, what is the name of Rocco's dog?
Are you joking? That's so easy.
Will.
Oh shit! Hang on, give me a second.
Yeah. Give
I-
Will some time with that one.
I watch Rocco's Modern Life. Like,
Rocco's Modern Life was such an acid trip. If you look back at it, Mr. and Mrs. Big Head.
I know, dude. I know all of them. Oh, hang on. I got to think of the theme song. That was a hoot.
Yeah.
Got
the
it.
heifers.
Got it.
That's what
Got
called
it.
people heifers was acceptable.
They were cows, dude. Cows are called heifers.
That's what made it.
Why is
That's
heifers?
what made it
why
funny.
Is essay is heifers unacceptable? What's wrong with
No,
heifers?
well, actually, it was back in the 90s when like it was a joke to call women heifers.
Like fat girls or just women
I
in
don't know.
general?
They use it on Martin a lot.
Interesting.
Um,
Well, heifers are named for cows.
the girl who can
Cows.
talk to animals, obviously the Wild Thornberries. That's the name of the show.
Yep.
Cal loves orange.
Kale loves orange soda.
Nickelodeon's first movie was
Harriet the Spy.
Harriet the Spy.
What? Never heard of it.
Came out before Good Burger.
What?
Harriet the Spy was the first one.
I
Dude,
was
I put-
obsessed.
I put
I
Rugrats
was
first.
obsessed.
movie.
Nope.
I was obsessed with
Harriet the Spy was the first one. It's based off of a book.
I did look it up though. Good Burger was number
Yeah,
2.
Good Burgers. It goes Harriet the Spy, Good Burger, and the Rugrats movies. Tommy Pickles' tool is a screwdriver.
Yep. I also put his dick.
Rocco's dog is Spunky.
Spunky!
Yellow Spunk.
Spunky! Oh, that was a hoot!
All right,
Love Nickelodeon.
here we go. Final.
Dude, I almost bought Paramount Plus just for Nickelodeon.
I wouldn't blame you.
It's worth it.
All right, question 21. In Nickelodeon's game show called Guts, contestants battled to win a piece of what? I periodically look for this like winning trophy piece on the internet to see if I can like find it just to have
Go to
it.
Amazon, you can get one.
But I want like the real life one.
Gotta go to eBay then.
Yeah. Oh, here's one that only a real Super Nickelodeon nerd would know. Question 22. What state do the Angry Beavers live in?
Ooh.
It was mentioned. Oh, Nate the F from Great is here. Hey, Nate, what's going on, Game Changer?
Nate, tell me it doesn't look like a fucking clarinet, all right? I want you to be honest.
Stop with this nonsense.
I think
Okay.
Damn, what a guess.
Question 23. The greatest game show of all time, in my opinion. In Legends of the Hidden Temple, what is the name of the talking stone head?
That's a great question. It's so funny.
I got that.
That's a great question.
I feel like this is the best I've ever done at trivia.
Wait till you get...
Dude, Ricky, I know for a fact the bonus question is going to be listed the Legends of the Hidden Temple.
No, but
themes,
they're
6 of them.
not. It's much harder than that.
God damn it.
That was I also got
bonus
help
question,
from
bro.
somebody to do that with.
Like, you have to get all 6, though.
No, so fun fact, when I was an RA, and you know how like RAs in college have to design their halls and everything like that. So
Yeah.
my first design was Legends of the Hidden Temple. So every room was a different team, and my door was the talking stone head.
That's pretty funny. You were Olmec.
And greatest trip about us, I didn't even design the door. I had one of my friends who's going to school for being an artist. I was like, "Can you do this for me?" He's like, "Yeah, just buy my supplies." I was like, "Done." Done. Like, here you go.
Your hall's kids next door. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Question 24. What Nickelodeon game show would have teams compete in messy stunts known as physical challenges?
I'm going to put Double Dare 2000 because I like that one better.
You like Double Dare 2000 better?
Dude, Double Dare 2000 was way better.
Mhm.
More up to date.
don't
I
know.
think Mike O'Malley was the host.
Double
No,
Dare
Michael
2000
O'Malley was
great.
Guts.
I think he also did Double Dare.
I
Hey,
don't
look
think
back
Who's-
at Guts and look at how coked up Mike O'Malley was. Like he was.
Oh, so coked
I
up.
would mind.
He's like, dude, it's Jason Harris to Double Dare 2000. He was just
The fuck
like,
is
he was
Jason
just,
Harris?
I have no idea. But yeah, Michael O'Malley was just like, oh yeah, this fucking guy looks like, I forgot this
Let's bring it
guy.
back to Mo.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking guy on, no, I'm thinking of this guy. Who the fuck is
Also,
this
whatever
guy?
happened to Mo?
Porn.
No way. I don't believe that.
I don't know.
All right, here we go. Question 25 is going to be an unlocking of a memory for Kay again. What show consisted of teens who called themselves the Midnight Society who sat around a fireplace and told stories?
Can you repeat the question?
What is the name of a show that consisted of teens who called themselves the Midnight Society who sat around a fireplace and told stories?
Goosebumps on Nickelodeon? Oh, they had a show brief.
It is not Goosebumps. I can tell you that for a fact.
I good to know.
All right, put down your wager
Yeah.
for the bonus question.
That-
1, 2, or 3.
That's my guess, Taquan.
I think it's already.
Gotta go for 3. How many points I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's cheating. 17.
So you're gonna go. You're putting in 3K. Do you know what your bonus?
Put in 3.
Are you ready for the bonus
Alright.
question? You might hate me for this.
I already hate you. It's fine.
On the Nickelodeon cartoon Doug, what is the symbol that is on Skeeter's shirt?
Oh, that's not too hard.
Wait, didn't it? I know Disney Doug changed stuff.
I'm talking about the original. I'm
the
talking about
Nickelodeon
original
one, right?
Nickelodeon Doug. None of that Disney Doug bullshit with Baby Bluff Junior High and all that BS.
Yeah, dude, that's not hard at all. That's actually super easy. Hey, dog. Hey-ho, hey-ho.
I couldn't ask a subjective. I really wanted to ask like, is Skeeter black? But you can't ask that question 'cause that's subjective.
Dude, Skeeter is definitely black. Like without a shadow of a doubt. He is supposed to be black. Doug would definitely have a black best friend.
It's really funny. The creators of Doug have just accepted that Skeeter's black. They're like, yeah, he's black. Like
and Roger's white
they
trash.
have no argument against it.
Yeah.
Well, what people don't realize is that Skeeter was actually like a fucking genius, and like he.
Wow, Taquan, hardcore. You meant that one. What did he do to you?
Well, people don't realize that Skeeter was like a super genius, and he only stayed like he could have gone to college, but he stayed back because he liked to socialize with people. Skeeter also had a younger brother.
Did
Mm-hmm.
and an older brother.
Yep. Are you ready for your answers?
I wish you had asked what the dink was.
With the what?
You know, like the dinks.
Oh, the dings. Oh, hiya, Douglas.
Yeah.
I love the dinks, dude. There's such fucking dinks,
Very
dude.
expensive.
There's
That's
such
literally
weird
like one of
people.
the best jokes of the whole show.
Yeah, he's just a dink, Mr. Dink.
Yeah. So the Guts prize was the aggro crag.
The aggro crag,
I always
baby.
wanted to climb that fucking mountain too.
Me too.
The angry beavers lived in Oregon.
Oregon. What,
I
dude?
got that.
I guessed out my asshole.
Yeah, the Oregon State.
Oregon
Beavers,
seems like a beavery state.
Yeah.
Oregon-
I was like, well, think like a
Oregon
river.
State's mascot is the beavers.
Oh, I did not know
Mhm.
that.
That makes
The
sense.
talking stone hand is Olmec.
Olmec.
Yep.
Physical challenges were done on Double Dare.
Double
Double dare,
The
baby.
Midnight Society is a part of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yep,
Okay,
that was a
cool.
good
I
guess.
got that.
And Skeeter was a
It was
lightning
a
bolt.
lightning bolt. Yes, because he was because part of his favorite cartoon or favorite comic was the Flash.
Quail Man.
And remember, Skeeter's also alter ego is a Silver Skeeter based off of a Silver Surfer from Fantastic Four.
That's good trivia. Okay, what was your final score? I think I got 21 because I forgot I got 18 points because I was afraid of the dark.
Before the bonus, I got 20 points.
So
Okay, so you beat me.
So 23 total.
yeah,
Okay, you
there
always
you go.
beat me.
We'll only beat you by 2.
He always beats me. He always beats me at trivia.
I don't think that's true.
So smart, K. Murphy. I want to be just like him. Thank you, Frets. Looks just like a clarinet. Nailed it. Point one for me.
No, there's a difference.
Just a longer
We're
clarinet.
not gonna do Harry Styles trivia.
No.
You can wait till Schitt's Creek for next week.
That'll be fun. Schitt's Creek will be fun.
Schitt's Creek will be real fun. All right, it's 10-12.
Yeah, Harry Styles, I would know nothing because I don't get Harry Styles.
They're trying to make him like the new biggest thing in pop music, and like I did listen to a lot of his music last week because I was doing Harry Styles trivia. He's very catchy.
Sure.
He's very talented.
Like, what's the big deal?
He's a popular pop singer of the moment. And like I said, his music's good. It's catchy. It holds a beat. Like, I'll listen to him. I think he's really, but like, there's nothing as far as what I've seen for like stage presence and stuff that really wows me.
Like, he's been playing, he's had a residency at Madison Square Garden.
15 fucking days, okay?
It's insane.
Yeah. No,
Oh, Yankees won.
thank God. But like, that's also unheard of. Like 15 days at the Garden. I know people who just kept on going to the concerts. Like, are you shitting me?
Yeah, I keep my TikTok for you page right now. Like, it's
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles is a lot of it. My Chemical Romance is a lot of it because that's like what I'm up to.
Yeah.
But also Bad Bunny. So the weekend I saw My Chemical Romance was also the weekend. It's also more Harry Styles, but also the weekend Bad Bunny played at Yankees.
Yeah, there was a lot of begging concerts at the end of August in New York.
Like, honestly, if I didn't have My Chemical Romance tickets at the end of August, I was gonna try to get Bad Bunny tickets.
Bad Bunny was stupid
Yeah,
expensive.
I would love to go see Bad Bunny.
I know.
Yo, I heard
love
his
Bad Bunny.
concerts are just a giant fucking party.
I mean,
It
he's
looks so
the
much
number one artist in
fun.
the world for a
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
It's wild that I like became a fan of his music because of wrestling.
Listen, it worked.
Honestly,
it worked.
same. Well, wrestling and my girlfriend.
Yeah,
but
it
yeah.
worked. It worked. The guy.
Like I knew I liked Bad Bunny's like features on like stuff like with Cardi for example. But I had never really listened to Bad Bunny like on his own.
He's good. He's cool.
Like,
I mean,
his new album has been like my most listened to thing.
Like I would say, Bad Bunny is a more ethnic and evolved version of Harry Styles, and for some reason he's just drawing more than Harry, but Harry's drawing a lot as well.
Yeah.
You know, and the thing about Harry Styles is like he's a good singer, he's somewhat entertaining, and he's a Brit as well. So you have like kind of like ooh foreigner. Yeah.
But it's like whole aesthetic going to see Harry Styles. Like there's like boas and glitter. And, like,
he's very Elton John-esque in his attire. Like he's not as flamboyant as Elton. But that's the only thing I get. But like as far as like I've never seen him in concert, but like he doesn't grasp me as someone who has like a lot of crazy stage presence. Like when you think of like amazing performers, you think of people who had like Michael Jackson had stage presence.
I used to know women love him.
Yeah, that's
women love him. I know he
like
does
they
a lot
love
of
they love Harry. Yeah.
White women
love Harry Styles. That's so true.
Like it's wild how much they love this man.
I need to see Janelle Monáe. Oh yeah, speaking of stage presence. Wait, Taquan, wait,
Monáe,
hold on, time out. Taquan said I almost saw Erykah Badu live, and what stopped you, sir?
That pussy better work its own.
Yeah, I don't get how Harry Styles got a residency for fucking 2 weeks at the Garden. That's absurd.
Dude, because he can sell it out, that's why.
No, he has that great of a following. Bless you.
Thank you.
Dude, I'm watching this Glaber home run again, and this is a single to right field became an inside the park home run. It's like, dude, how are these not throwing errors? He actually got credit for a home run, right?
He got credit for a home run.
How are these not throwing errors? Because no one touches the ball? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know. You got to put the Benny Hill music in the background.
No, you don't. You can imagine it in your head, and it's better.
That's a not top 10 in the making.
That's number 0 on the not top 10.
It's better than number 1.
Dude, it's so bad it gets 2 entries. It gets number 2 and number 1. Like, you know what? It was so bad it was gonna show it to you again.
Yo, I need to lay. It is
I was
time
just saying,
for
like,
me.
Yeah, me too.
We all need to go.
Show is uploaded.
Show's
I believe.
uploaded.
Let me double check.
If not, I could just upload the video. I think the video worked well, so we'll just have to do it anyways for our YouTube.
The audio was edited. I don't think I uploaded it though.
We'll figure it out. Who knows? But yeah, let's get the fuck out of here, folks. Thank you guys for joining us on the stream.
Podcast Kings.
Thank you guys for sticking with us for trivia and all that. We'll probably do Schitt's Creek trivia next week. So until then, folks,
Perfect.
Goodbye and good night. We're out of here.
It's up.
Midnight music.